Hello and good evening. Welcome to class. Let everybody get settled and come on in. I'm going to clean up a little bit. The boys just left in a whirlwind. Hello, IDK Manet. Hope I'm saying that right. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to class. Thank you all so much. I'll go ahead and start by introducing myself. I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. Thank you so much for being here. In my class, I teach you the food substitutions that I have incorporated into my health and wellness journey. Hello, Monica. I'm so glad you're here. I am a boy mom times two. They just left with their dad. I'm amicably divorced. Hello, Sophia. Um, I have been on a health and wellness journey. I'm maintaining a 78-pound weight loss with at least 20, 25 more to go. Hello, Invest BTC. And for me, hey, Val. For me, I've done this by getting tested for food sensitivities, and my sensitivity test was a cheek swab. So it was like a long Q-tip looking thing, swab, 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 and send off for results. And also some hair samples. So I have a list of foods that I can have and a list of foods that I have to avoid. The recipes that we do here in my class are recipes that I want to eat, recipes that you can make for the family, you can make for yourself, you can make for date night, for anything. I just always substitute the ingredients that I used to love for the ingredients that actually love me back. We have a lot of fun here. So you are most welcome in my class. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So the live chat, I call that the study hall. So feel free to come and go as you need. Feel free to pass notes, ask questions. It's just me and my iPad. So if I miss it, just post it again. And we're going to have some fun. I'm going to do 3 things tonight, y'all. I'm going to take my time. Like I said, the boys just left, and if you've been here with me this week, you've seen Alex, and he's been eating everything. So since it's just me tonight, hey, Miles. Yeah, shout out to the scholars. You all are my Maggie scholars. Maggie, the substitute teacher, is only 3 months old, and we have over 850 scholars. Thank you so much for subscribing and for liking. We're on our way to 999. Nana, who is my mom, Principal Nana, says she would subscribe, but she wants to be number 1000. So, yeah, I wanted to make something for myself tonight. So I've got a few things that I'm going to try. I love trying new recipes and challenging myself. I've been told I'm pretty good at it, so a cookbook is coming because you do need a cookbook. I'm going to make Maggie cakes today, which are my specialty. So if you're new here, you're in for a treat. I make these at least once a week. I love them. They're blueberry pancakes, but they're going to be gluten-free, sugar-free, and dairy-free. I'm also going to make, I think Vel, was it you or was it Crystal? I can't remember. When I did the cloud bread, someone suggested doing strawberry shortcake or blueberry shortcake. I made the strawberry shortcake. It was scrumptious. And tonight I'm going to try the blueberry shortcake. I've never had blueberry shortcake. If you have had blueberry shortcake, let me know in the chat. And then, interestingly enough, my ex-husband, who just left, we co-parent very well. And he asked what I was making tonight, and he suggested something that I'm going to try: chocolate-covered bacon. Now, I know if you're a bacon connoisseur, that may sound like a sacrilege. I've never had it before. We've done candied bacon, but I said I've got turkey bacon and I think dark chocolate, so I'm going to try that, and we'll see how it goes. It was Crystal Light. Okay, so speaking of Crystal Light, I feel like a beverage. I'm going to get myself together, wash my hands, get on my apron. I'm going to start with the chocolate bacon because I need to cook the bacon first and let it cool. And then we'll move to the cloud bread. But I'm hungry, and I'm ready for the Maggie cakes. I'm ready for a meal that I don't have to share. I know, mean Maggie. But yes, anybody new here, I usually eat twice a day and I usually live stream when I'm eating. You guys hold me accountable and help me to age gracefully. But let's take attendance. Let's see who's in class and we'll get started. So we've got Invest BTC. Thank you so much for being here. IDK Manitz Sty. Thank you so much for coming to class. We've got Miles. Ah, yes, chocolate covered potato chips. I've heard of those. And chocolate covered pretzels. Literally, I have that on my floor now because the boys just left. I have two boys, almost 13 and almost 15. Yes. But yeah, I had some chocolate covered pretzels. They were eating them on their way out. Hey, Daryl. Daryl is already drooling. Thank you for being in class. Let me know what you're drooling for. Is it the blueberry shortcake? Is it the chocolate covered bacon or the Maggie cakes? Miles is present. Thank you so much for being here. Jess is present. Thank you for coming to class. We've got several channel sponsors. You all just being here makes my day. If you want to sponsor, I do have a Cash App. It's $M Brown, just like the color. Not monetized yet, but we're on our way. We're small but mighty. Sophia's here. Sophia's in etiquette class with me. So I have on my feminine girly. Polka dots and florals are feminine girly. You know what that is. Monica's present. Thank you so much for coming to class. All right. Well, we're going to get started. What do I want to drink today? Do I want to make, I think I'll make a tea. I'll let you guys choose. All right, I've got two skinny syrups out. You love it? Thank you. Yeah, just a little Old Navy, $12 Old Navy dress. But I have the yellow, I have some yellow flats on, so I have a little pop of color. It matches a little yellow bag. Super cute, at least I thought it was. Even though I'm home, you can lounge elegantly. So I'm gonna make a sweet unsweet tea. So let me know if you guys want mango iced tea or cranberry iced tea. I'm a big fan of the skinny syrups. These are my flavors that are 0 calorie and 0 sugar. I'm working on a Google Doc if you guys click the link in the description where you can find a lot of the stuff that I buy. But these, you can also get them at TJ Maxx. If you go to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, or Ross in the back, they have all the different flavors. Yes, you wear dresses at home. Thank you. You love the polka dots. Thank you. I always want to represent you all well and represent myself well. So, got my little yellow flats. Okay, so are we doing cranberry or mango tea? And I'm going to get my little pitcher. All right, trying to avoid an avalanche. Mango, okay, wonderful. Yes, 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 you guys love the dresses. Okay, we're gonna do a mango sweet unsweet tea. So I'll make that so I have a beverage to sip on because I'm making 3 things tonight and I'm taking my time. Maybe I should start with the bacon so that can already be cooking. And I'm going to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Let's see. More Maggie merch is on the way, but I'm going to put on, hopefully this apron isn't too homely. Oh, we'll put this on. I've got some custom aprons, y'all. I'm working on it, switching up some vendors, so we'll see what we can get. But, is this the kids' apron? Who knows? I thought the red would look cute with the polka dots. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to put the turkey bacon in the air fryer, and then I'm going to make my mango sweet unsweet tea, and I've got some packages delivered today, so we'll do a little bit of unboxing too, as per usual. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your evening. As usual, I'll walk you guys through everything, ask any questions that you have. Let's see, I want to make sure I'm not missing anything in the chat. Oh, wonderful. All right, completely optional, but whenever I'm handling meat, if I think about it soon enough, I'll get gloves. I just keep these in the house for cleaning, for handling raw meat, so I don't get it underneath my nails, which are super short anyway. All right, let's see. I was told to do turkey bacon because it's a little bit firmer. Y'all know we've been on the bacon express recently. You all turned me on to beef bacon. That's been a good experience. Turkey bacon is doable, but y'all know to me it's kind of like deli meat. A nice regular thick cut crumbly bacon, but I'm still trying to get the rest of this weight off. So I can have turkey or I can have beef. So let's see what we have. All right, so I'm using the air fryer. Y'all know that I tried that cast iron. I struggled with the bacon in the cast iron. I love the air fryer because it keeps the smell and the smoke inside, and it just gets it out of the way. Hey, Titanium, thank you so much for coming to class. So glad that you all are here. All right, so in the air fryer, I always line the tray with foil just for easy cleanup. Turkey bacon doesn't really have a lot of fat on it, so it's not going to drip as much. The beef bacon that I've used and the pork bacon, if you eat pork, you definitely want to clean that up. Some people keep the bacon grease. I don't. I let it cool and I trash it, but y'all know I always support. Please do what works for you. Hello, Cook. Thank you for coming to class. Hello, is it Ozavis? Thank you so much for being here. I am not the food police. I love to eat, and I think y'all do too. I'm just lining with foil. I love to cook. I was raised by the African Martha Stewart, so I've been cooking before there were child labor laws, and Mom was in the kitchen. I was in the kitchen with her, but I do appreciate my upbringing. All right, so this is my drip tray. This is gonna go in the bottom of my air fryer. So the air fryer that I have, the Power XL, I'm gonna get links in the descriptions for y'all. I'm moving from just multiple links to putting them all in a Google Doc. It's not complete, but you can click on it in the description. The Power XL that I have is like an oven, so it has a glass door that you can see inside, and then you can pull the door open like an oven. It also has multiple shelves, so you can either cook multiple things or you can adjust the height of your food. If you have a regular air fryer that has the drawer that you pull out, I'm sure it works just as fine. All right. So I am using, this one came from Sam's Club. I'm sure any turkey bacon would be fine, or maybe even beef or pork. So this one, it says Godshaw's. So I know sometimes y'all like to screenshot, so let me know if you need me to hold that up more. All right. So I'm gonna put the bacon on one of these trays. I'm already looking at it like, but it's okay, you know, can't have everything, right? So I do like, you know, this bacon, it's fine. I'm just going to lay it flat onto the baking sheet. So I'll do 4. That's enough to See how we like it? And I put a little bit of space between each slice of bacon, just because the air fryer is like a convection oven. It has heat and a fan, so it's going to blow air around the food, which helps it cook faster, and it also crisps it up, which is really good, especially for turkey bacon. If you are cooking like pork bacon or the beef bacon that has a lot more fat in it, you'll want to make sure that you have a little space between each strip, because what can happen is if they're touching each other and they cook that way, they'll kind of, congeal together, which you may want a bacon sheet. That is fine. But if you want bacon strips, just give a little bit of space in between each one. All right. So you all know when I make turkey bacon, I usually go pretty heavy with the fresh cracked pepper. So I asked DB, I was like, do you put pepper on it? He said, no, just the bacon. So what I'm doing in my air fryer, I'm using an extra tray over the top, and it's going to go into the air fryer like this. The reason why I do that is because the air fryer with a fan inside, if you all saw yesterday when I made the sopapilla, anything that's lightweight, like bacon strips or tortillas, they're going to flap around and move around in there. If you don't want that, you want to try and secure it. So this is what's going to go in the air fryer, the drip tray, and then our bacon in between two sheets. Okay, so I pressed the French fry button. I got to get better with times and temperatures. Mom said use all of your senses when cooking, right? You don't just set it and forget it. So for me with bacon, I go for a texture. You all saw the bacon. It's kind of just like deli meat. It's kind of wiggly. Once it kind of holds some structure and you can hold it and then it maintains, its structure, that's when it's done for me. All right, so I'm going to wash my hands and now we will make our mango tea. I wear many hats if you need home fragrance. I'm washing today with peachy and palm trees. I'm also a Scentsy consultant, and I'll get you guys the link. All right, Sophia, since you said mango tea, let me know if I should add a slice of lemon to it. I was supposed to put lemon on our salmon last night, and I was so distracted with Alex here, I forgot. So we're gonna do mango tea. I'll show you guys how I make it for anybody new here. Of course, my Keurig is out of water. All right, one moment, let me fill it. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys. I know I'm always holding up the pods, but this is what the box looks like. So this is the Lipton iced tea, unsweet, obviously. They do have a sweetened version. If you don't have to watch your sugar and you want to make your own homebrewed sweet tea, you can. I tried it. I don't really like it as much. Plus, I really try to avoid sugar. What I eat is lean protein, select veggies and fruits. Hi, Leah Organic. Thank you for coming to class. Um, some very little starch and as close to no sugar as I can. But just because I don't drink sugar or consume sugar doesn't mean I don't like sweet. So again, I'm using the Lipton Unsweet, and you can see here, these are the 24 K-cups. So if you have a Keurig, you can do this. If not, they also have the family size tea bags. You can get a 0-calorie sweet tea and you can just brew it. I think they have cold and hot. So I'm using the Keurig one, and you can see here we're going to make iced tea with the Keurig. You can see you brew it hot over ice. That's what's in the little blue right there. Okay, so I have a little picture just for me because I have to share everything. It's nice to have something just for yourself. So I like to have, that's been, part of my success, having little plates, little dishes, little something that's just kind of like, oh, that's special. So it actually makes me look forward to what I'm eating or drinking. All right, so my test results revealed that I am more acidic and I need to drink more alkaline water. You can buy alkaline water already bottled. That's fine. In my opinion, it's expensive, so I make my own. Links are coming in the descriptions, or may already be there in the Google Doc. But this alkaline water you can buy on Amazon, and I put it in everything. It doesn't change the taste. Just a couple of drops. I put it in coffee, tea, water, and it turns tap into alkaline water, which for me, I was drinking water, and it wasn't staying to hydrate me. It was just kind of going through me. Now when I drink, I'm not running to the bathroom, and my test results show that I'm better hydrated. Ah, Sophia would like lemon. You got it, sweetheart. All right, we'll put this on the glass for a nice garnish. I've got a bowl of lemons. I'm trying to use everything. All right, so I'm going to fill this with ice. Right now, all I have is a few drops of alkaline water. Okay, so we've got our ice. I said alkaline water, but I meant alkaline drops. So we've got our ice, we've got our Keurig pod, and we've got our alkaline drops. So I'm going to brew the hot tea over ice. That's how you make iced tea. All right, so let's get our garnish ready while we're starting. So I have a lemon here. I'm just going to go ahead and slice this up nice. Hello, Wally. Thank you for coming to class. I haven't started yet. I'm taking my time tonight. The bacon, the turkey bacon is in the air fryer. I'm going to check it in a second, but I'm making a mango unsweet sweet tea. Let me just wash this lemon. Isn't that yellow super cute? All right, and I think I'll use my little slicer, see if I can get some nice slices of lemon. If you have really good knife skills, this is completely optional. But I always tell you all, I am not a chef. I'm just a home cooker. That's what the boys used to call me. So we've got our tea brewed over ice. So we're going to sit that there, and then I'm going to slice the lemon. Let's check on our bacon. I can smell it. Again, Nana said use all of your senses. You don't just set it and forget it. Lemon to match the shoes. I know, super cute. Ah. So I can look at it and tell it's not crispy the way that I want it. That's okay. Y'all already know how I feel about turkey bacon, but I'm trying something a little bit different. If you just hopped on, I'm going to try chocolate covered turkey bacon. Don't worry, it's not the main deal. It's starting to brown, but not where we need to be. So it's going back, and we're going to slice our lemon, make a beverage, and then we'll do a little unboxing, and we'll start our Maggie cakes. All right. If you have really good knife skills, you don't need one of these. I like this from time to time. It's the Pampered Chef. I don't know what it's called, just a vegetable slicer. You guys have seen me use this in onions, in tomato, and whatever. Literally, it's not an Afro pick. You just put it into your fruits or vegetables. And then you have your chef's knife. I am using Brandless. Link should be in the description. Under $10, really good kitchen products. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Just keep them sharp and you'll be fine. And you go in through the grooves and go down so you get equal slices, which is great for tomato or anything that you want, you know, for presentation. If you're just going into like a soup or a stew, it doesn't matter. You just want to get that nice rough chop so that it'll cook. But I do like presentation. I am a former corporate executive, happy to be working from home. So I do enjoy giving. We used to call it white glove service at the Coca-Cola company. I was a senior manager. But I just love watching cooking shows, and I get a lot of inspiration from that. So you see I've got my lemon slices here. All right, so I've got my glass. I get one of my lemon slices that looks pretty good. Just make a little slit in it, completely optional. Put that on the side. Then, since Sophia wants mango, I'm using the mango skinny syrups. Again, 0 sugar, 0 calories. All right, I like it sweet. You can do it to taste. Some people have asked, yes, this is sweetened with sucralose, which is Splenda. They do have a natural line, which is sweetened with monk fruit, so you can find whatever works for you. I support everything. Please do what works for you. So we've got our mango syrup. You can put this in teas. You can make snow cones. I've put it in plain yogurt, whatever you like. And then our unsweet tea with mango syrup and lemon as a garnish. Let me get a straw. Yes, I love the turtles and I am sustainable, so don't come at me about the straws. I'll move to paper. But this is a nice beverage that you guys have seen me make. It's nice if you want to make it for someone else. Crystal Light is here. Crystal Light, was it you that mentioned the strawberry shortcake and the blueberry shortcake? I've never made blueberry shortcake. I've never even had it, but we're doing it tonight. Ooh, and it's excellent. Very, very good. All right. So one of the things that I do, I always drink throughout the day, water, tea, or coffee. So I'll have like a pitcher like this, and I'll just continue to refill over the same glass and the same lemon. So I make sure that I stay hydrated. All right, I'm going to bag up my lemon wedges or lemon slices. You can use them on fish. You can use them on whatever. We'll do a little unboxing. We'll check our bacon, and then we're going to get started with the real cooking, right? Crystal Light. That's right. We're going to do blueberry shortcake today with the cloud bread. So I'm taking my time. You all, please make yourself comfortable. I keep little Ziploc bags of all sizes in the house for meal prep, but I've got a whole little thing of lemons here. We'll have to figure out different ways to use them this weekend. I'm so excited. The boys are gone. I can get creative. Usually when I'm cooking, when they're here, it's like it's devoured before I have a time to plate properly. All right, so we've got that done. Just loading the dishwasher, clean as we go. It's actually full. I'm going to run it since y'all said it's not that loud. The tablets I use are from Blue Land. They come unwrapped, better for the environment, but they clean really well. It's like a little auto ship program. You can look it up online. BLULAND. Blueland.com. All right. Wash my hands. Hello, hello. Going good. I'm also an Airbnb hostess, so I rent out my in-law suite. So I have a long-term guest here. All right, let's check on that bacon. love it when the kids drop stuff and don't pick it up. You know, it's just so nice to step on something you weren't expecting. All right, coming along with the turkey bacon. It's sizzling and it's hot. It's not bad. I'm gonna let it go just a few more minutes. It'll probably crisp as it cools, but I don't know how y'all like your bacon. I like mine with a little bit of texture, right? All right, so I got a few packages that came in today. We'll do a little bit of an unboxing, and then when the bacon is out, we'll let it cool. I'm gonna go ahead and start on the cloud bread. It's a little time consuming, but it's worth it. It's just a delicate recipe. All right, let me go get my packages. All right, don't know what I ordered, but we'll see. I'm always telling you guys about the shopping delivery services. Are y'all getting these phone calls from the, where I live, there's an election coming up. Oh my gosh, the robocalls. Anyway, Walmart Plus, I know what this is. I was out, so I bought some batteries. But I do like the delivery services, whether it's Amazon Prime, Walmart Plus, Shipped, or Instacart. Because I work from home, I know I need to stay out of the stores. Impulse shopping is an issue for me. So they're all pretty much the same, $99 for the year, and you get unlimited delivery. Walmart does not have a minimum, so if you're out of batteries, you can order batteries. I don't know if y'all are really disciplined, but I'll go in for one thing and come out with Oreos. So, all right, let's see what else is in here. All right. Nobody told me if they've ever had blueberry shortcake before. We're going to do the same recipe for the cloud bread. And then I'm going to make my own blueberry like jam or blueberry syrup. And whipped cream. I don't know if I'll make whipped cream or use the store-bought one. I probably should return this. I didn't think it would arrive in time. If you all were here yesterday, we did the salmon recipe, which called for Dijon mustard, but I got an extra one from Kroger. Okay. Looks like our turkey bacon is almost done. Let's put our syrups away, clean as we go. And of course, we recycle. I'm gonna take my allergy medicine. Where I live, it's still allergy season. I did the cloud bread recipe once. Now I have it in memory. All right, let's check on our bacon. Hopefully it's crispy. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's probably lava hot, but it's got some structure. It's still a little bit of wiggle, but I'm going to set it aside. Let me get a cutting board. I really need a cooling rack. I'm just going to put it on this tray. It's got a little bit of a basin. I don't even know if that's how you call it. To cool, you want it lifted up a little bit from the plate so that the air can circulate around. So we're going to let our turkey bacon cool. Oh, we've got to make the chocolate. We will make the chocolate. I forgot about that. Okay, cloud bread. So cloud bread is a just about zero carb recipe that one of you scholars sent to me, and we tried it. I didn't do well the first time, but I made it the second time and it was excellent. You can make it savory if you want like a flatbread, but I'm gonna make a sweet version because this is gonna be my shortcake, the cake part of my shortcake. Hey Lisa, hey King Hawk. Oh, allergies too? Okay. Take my, um, what is this? Store brand, generic Claritin. I get it, like itchy skin. I don't get like too much in the face, but if I'm, mm. Okay. Turn down the air conditioner because I'm old. So we are going to make the cloud bread. I'm going to make, this is going to be the cake part of the strawberry shortcake. If you guys saw when I did the blueberry shortcake, if you guys saw when I did the strawberry, I tried to make it resemble kind of like a biscuit. So I'm going for that really craggly texture. So that's what we're gonna go. Ah, yes. Ooh, here we go. Crystal Light's gonna let us know about this blueberry shortcake. Let me get my ingredients and then I'll read what you got. Even though it's not a proper cooking show, I like to use glass dishes so you all can see everything because it's important, right? Sophia, you bought cauliflower to make the mashed cauliflower. Let me know how you like it. If you all missed that, yesterday my son was home. School is letting out where I live. Um, Alex goes to an all boys military school because he needs the structure and because his dad said so. Um, and when I picked him up, when the semester was over, he was like, Mom, I've been dreaming about a meal. I was like, really? I thought I was the only one. And I said, what would you like? And he said, salmon, broccoli, and cauliflower mash. So if you love potatoes, mashed potatoes, you can check out yesterday's video for an easy way to make a good substitute for mashed potato. You can buy the dollar store frozen cauliflower, steam it in the microwave, roast it a little bit to get some garlic flavor in there, salt, pepper. If you can have dairy, butter and sour cream or butter and cream cheese, put it in the blender, puree it up. It's excellent. So that was yesterday. And then speaking of the kids, I told Alex, hashtag these meals ain't free. I've put him to work to start time boxing my videos. Or what does lead attorney call it? Is it timestamp? Y'all know I'm old. I am a student of lead attorney. I bought his course for live streaming or struggle streaming. Maggie, the substitute teacher, is only 3 months old, but he's been very generous with his knowledge. Please check him out. He is a now retired family law attorney who took up YouTube streaming as a pandemic hobby, and it's now his full time because he's very good at it, and he put together a course so we can learn from his mistakes. But since my live streams are long, because I'm actually cooking, the kids are going to help me this summer kind of put timestamps so you guys will be able to fast forward if you're watching on the replay to exactly what you want to see. So I'm trying to get better one day at a time. Thank you, Miles. Yes, thank you. Y'all, I love you. I love my scholars. Y'all help me so much because it's just me and my apron in here. Lead attorney loves the fried apples. I made fried apples when I did a collaboration with Suzette Speaks, who is another great YouTuber. Please check her out. She's also an attorney and TV host, and I did a collaboration where she interviewed me and I was cooking. She's trying to get more plant-based, and so I showed her a dessert from whole apples. It's just butter and brown sugar, or for me, goat's butter and brown sugar substitute. Pan fry them. Lead attorney was in the chat. Love the fried apples. So when the cookbook comes, we will, in honor of lead attorney, they will be TLA's fried apples. He likes his with ice cream in a pie crust, a little crispy. I heard you loud and clear. Ah. Aw, thank you. Yes, I am a moderator over on his channel. Hey, you got to earn your stripes. You got to put in the work. So as long as he's live streaming, I won't, because I'm moderating over there and I'm interested in it. So you guys don't have to choose. You can always hear what Lead Attorney has to say. But I'll be here every day. Look, for the first 40 years, I had the standard American diet, the SAD. So for the next 40 years, God willing, I'll be here cooking for you all twice a day if I can, or at least once a day. And if I'm not, you'll know. When I travel, I take you with me. All right, so let's get started on this cloud bread. Our bacon is probably cooled down now. I'm just going to lift one. Yes, so you can see this for me is done. This is turkey bacon. We are going to drizzle it in chocolate. Not yet. We'll do that. Yeah, we need to do that because it has to cool, but I want to get started on the cloud bread. All right, so we're going to do three things tonight. Chocolate covered bacon. I know, if it's a sacrilege. My ex-husband was here picking up the boys and he was like, you should try that chocolate covered bacon. Never tried it, so we're going to do it together. It sounds decadent. Ooh, hold on. Crystal Light says, I need to go back to your comment. Crystal Light says, I would love a TLA fried apple with caramel crepe or parfait or cheesecake cup. That does sound amazing. My favorite way to eat it now, because I don't eat pie dough because I am gluten sensitive, or I found out that I am. But I like the fried apples. You can eat them just plain. You can eat them with whipped cream. I like whipped cream and crumble up some gluten-free graham crackers for that crunch. Oh my God, so good. All right, so Crystal Light says, I love that name. She says, I make delicious food with a healthy twist. I suggested blueberry shortcake because of its high antioxidant content. So I figured it'd be a good choice of fruit, and blueberries pair well with cream cheese and whipped cream. Oh my God, doesn't that sound amazing? Y'all, let's get started. I try to keep it elegant for you, but I get excited about food. All right. We have regular eggs here. I always let you all know if the substitutes will work. I don't think it'll work for this recipe because we need to separate the egg white from the egg yolk. So I have just regular old eggs. In this recipe, you need 3 eggs separated. So you've seen me do this before. I'm just going to crack the egg. And I'll put the gloves back on because y'all know eggs can get messy. I'm going to crack the eggs, and I'm going to open the shell like this over the bowl. And I'm just going to kind of toss the yolk back and forth over the bowl so, the egg white can drip out, and all I'm left with is the yolk. A little tricky, but it's doable. Try not to get any shell. All right, so we got half. Let's see if I pour this over. Ah, perfect. All right. So I got my egg white in the bowl and I got my yolk right here. So I just need 3 of those separated. So we got 1, just an egg yolk. I need to do 2 more. This part you just want to slow down and do it carefully. I can mess things up from rushing. It's okay if you have a little bit of egg white in the egg yolk, but you definitely don't want to have any egg yolk in the egg white. I know they have gadgets where you can separate egg whites, but it's just delicate. So I literally have it in the little basin. All right. 2 egg whites, 2 egg yolks. And now the last one. Get nervous. But y'all know if the stuff works out well or if it doesn't. Because I will tell you. All right. Good. So we got our 3. Got a little bit of white there, but that's fine. All right. So we've got 3 egg whites here with no yolk. And just notice the volume. I just think that's fascinating how they're going to fluff up. We're going to have to whip these. Whip it good. And we've got 3 egg yolks here. All right, just trying to remember the order. I'm doing this one from memory. I need baking powder, and the recipe calls for cream cheese, but because I'm sensitive to cow dairy, you love my struggle streaming. Thank you, Lisa. Y'all know I'm struggle streaming, struggle cooking. Did y'all see my collab with Kirk Anderson, who was amazing? I had a fitness instructor and weight loss expert come on, and my video turned sideways, and then Alex was home with Nana because I sent my kid away so I could focus, and then he's commenting on the stream, "Mom, you're sideways." Thank you. It's on my community tab and it's on my Instagram if you guys want a good laugh. But this is the goat's cheese that I'm using, this Chablis. You can get this at Publix. Thank you, Lisa. But if you can have dairy, use cream cheese. So you guys hopefully are seeing how versatile this egg and cheese mixture is, right? For chaffles, for Maggie cakes, because we're going to do the same thing. Let me wash my hands again. Just got the ashy powder from the gloves. Hope everyone had a good day. It's Thursday. We're almost there. All right. Yeah, Kirk was great. Had me thinking about some things I need to do differently, like that cinnamon. Okay. And it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So 3 eggs and 3 tablespoons of cream cheese. And the cream cheese or goat's cheese is going to go into the yolks. So let me get my tablespoon measure. I'm going to see if I can use this little whisk to whip it up. Maybe it will whip better if I go ahead and whip the eggs first. Get the yolks nice and creamy, like you're going to make a hollandaise sauce or something like that. All right, what I should have done and I didn't do, you want to have your cream cheese or your goat's cheese kind of softened. You notice I just got this out of the fridge. I probably should have taken it out so that it could be kind of room temperature. That way it mixes better. Let's see what we get. Oh, I meant to say I got a 1 tablespoon. I know that's kind of hard to see. And this goat's cheese. You guys can see it's like my substitute for cream cheese. It's just a thick spreadable cheese that I use as a substitute for cream cheese, as a substitute for ricotta, whatever you need. And we learned from Kirk Anderson that the protein in goat's milk, something about the protein is smaller or a different shape. I'm just going to scrape it out with a spoon. And that is what makes it easier to tolerate. Because y'all, when I got my test results, I had no idea. I saw stuff on there that I eat all the time. You know, I just saw a coworker who lost weight, and like we always do, what did you try? What are you doing? And she told me she went to get her gut health checked. And I had never heard that before. I've done, Weight Watchers and Nutrisystem, and, like Kirk said, all of it works. For me, the problem is if you don't like the food and it's not something that you're going to stick with, as soon as you go back to your old way of eating, we know what happens. All right, 1 tablespoon of goat's cheese. So let me do 1 more. I'm going to have to scrape the rest of this. So we got our 2nd tablespoon ish of goat's cheese. So when I went to do the metabolic specialist test, I'm working with a metabolic specialist. She did the test in her office. She mailed off my results, and then she called me and put together a protocol for me. But it was stuff that I eat all the time, like chicken, coffee, citrus, dairy, gluten. I'm like, what the heck? All right. So we got 2 tablespoons, egg yolks, and cream cheese. I don't really have much in here. I'm just going to scrape the rest. Y'all can see we're going to get it all because I'm greedy. And so that's where the substitutions came from. So what I've learned, and I am no doctor. I'm just a home cook and a boy mom times 2. But, having struggled, with my weight, and the weight problem turned into, a health problem over 40. I'm 46, and I used to be pre-diabetic, and I used to have elevated cholesterol, and I used to have borderline blood pressure, but all of that is normal now without any medication. What I found out is that there's some stuff that you eat that your body tolerates really well, like for me, goat's cheese. And then there's some things that you eat that your body does not tolerate well at all, but you don't know it. You just keep eating it. And you think the migraines or the bloat or the weight gain, or for me, the joint pain. I was taking pain pills all the time because I had a knee that was just throbbing and swollen. You just think, oh, I'm getting older. And I'm older, but I'm not old. And all of that, you know, went away. Not the weight part. The weight has been slow, but within 48 hours of changing my diet, the pain and all that stuff went away. And when I eat off my plan, it comes back. So that's what works for me. So I always say I eat to stay healthy and pain-free, and the weight kind of comes off as a byproduct. All right, I think I've got everything out of here. Whoa, and I'm dropping it. All right. So we have 3 egg yolks and 3-ish tablespoons of goat's cheese for me, maybe cream cheese for you. And that's all the recipe calls for, but I want this to be like a strawberry shortcake. I want it to be a little cakey. So I'm going to add a little vanilla and a little bit of sweetener. Hey, Veggie, thanks for coming to class. So let me get my vanilla paste and my powdered sweetener. So you can omit this if you're doing Maggie cakes. I'll leave it here because we're going to do Maggie cakes. You can omit this if you just want the bread, like the flat bread experience. Ha, flat bread. I want more of a sweet cupcakey. So I always make it per the recipe at first, and then I change it up. So I have this vanilla bean paste. If you have vanilla extract, that's fine. I think I got this from Walmart. I don't know, because it's fancy. It's just a more concentrated vanilla flavor, and you can see it comes out like this really weird, like gloppy, vanilla bean paste. So I'm putting that in the egg yolk. But you can see it's got like the nice little specks of vanilla bean paste. Kind of fancy, right? Why be regular when you can be extra? Oh, I was like, what is that sound? I forgot the dishwasher's running. Okay. And then I want a little bit of sweet, even though I'm making a blueberry shortcake. So it'll be sweet from the blueberries that we're going to put on top. I want a little bit of sweet in the cake. So I'm using this. Please use whatever you like. If you can have powdered sugar or a sweetener that's approved for you, that's fine. I'm using this Swerve. This is confectioner's sugar, which is my powdered sugar substitute. So it gives me the powdered sugar experience with 0 calories. All right, let me get a clean spoon. Swerve, also available Walmart or Amazon. Link should be in the description. They have 3 varieties, and I'm doing a healthy teaspoon. But you can see here, it's just a light powder. They have the confectioners, which is the powder. They have the granular, which is the table sugar. And they have the brown, which I use on TLA's fried apples. But this is my sugar replacement Swerve. So I'll hold this stuff up a little longer. I know sometimes y'all like to screenshot. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this, and let's see what we have. Let's see with the spoon. Egg yolks, vanilla paste, and sweetener. I'm going to see if I can get it nice and creamy. And it helps if your cream cheese or your goat's cheese is room temperature. I got a little bit of lumps. I'm going to see if I can whisk it. Aw, thank you, Veggie. Let's see. Crystal Light is asking if I can have almond flour. I can have it occasionally. Let's see. So Crystal Light says, can you have almond flour? It would probably add a little density to the cloud bread. Not much, just a few tablespoons. That's a great idea. I do have some almond flour. You know what? This is your recipe. Would you like for me to try it? I was going to make it regular, but I'll try it if you think. I don't usually eat flour. Oh, the whisk is really working. I'll show you guys what we have. Scraping my spoons. But I'm happy to try that. All right, so I'm just using the whisk with the vanilla, the cream cheese, and the sweetener. Thank you so much. Thank you all for liking the video. So Crystal Light, if you would like for me to add some almond flour to it, we'll try it. So this is what we have so far for the egg yolks, and it's nice and smooth. A teaspoon looks like 3 tablespoons. You came over here from TLA. Oh, hello, welcome. I love my Oreo. I love Oreos too. That's my problem. But I think I said teaspoon. For the cream cheese or the goat's cheese, it is a tablespoon. Oh, you're talking about my sweetener? Yeah, I was a little generous because it's 0 calorie. I just guilt-free. Haha. Okay, so let's see if we can, thank you, Mona. Mona, the moderator, is here. Please tell us about your channel. If anybody has a YouTube channel, please put it in the chat so we can shout you out. Thank you all for supporting me. Thank you for coming over from Lead Attorney. I'm one of his students from his course, so I really appreciate you all being here. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see if I can find some almond flour for you, Crystal Light. Oh my goodness, you're gonna laugh at me. Not only did I find almond flour, this is just regular Walmart almond flour, which I will use. I'll put a little bit in there. I found tapioca flour. Can't remember the last time I used that. Xanthan gum, which was spilling a little bit, so let me get that out of the way. And this is cassava flour. So my kitchen and pantry are full of different ingredients that I tried searching, and that's what this channel is becoming. Not only a cooking channel, but we share different things that we actually try, that we like, because y'all know some of this stuff is like, it's not good. All right, so let's see, let's put a little bit of almond flour in there. So we've got our egg yolks with vanilla. Yes. Ah, yes, yes, yes. So Mona's got a channel for her family. They do recipes, and the kids, I think they test out video games and do all kinds of stuff. So this is almond flour. So we're gonna give that a try. Almond flour is a gluten-free substitute a lot of people use. It's actually made from crushed almonds. So you guys can see here, they just grind them down. So I'm going to put it in here. We'll start with just one. I'm gonna take it easy, but I'll go ahead and mix that in here with the yolk. And then Sophia's hubby has there's something about real estate. So he's got a real estate channel on multiple platforms. So if you guys have any real estate questions, why don't you check that out and see if that works for you. So I put my almond flour in here. We're gonna set this to the side, and we're gonna get started on our egg whites because we need to whip those up into a meringue. Meringue. I don't even know if that's the meringue. I just felt inspired, but you did not ask for that. Oh, Vel, what happened? Oh, crap. I should do one with and one without. Well, we did, thank you, Val. I did the without almond flour when we made the strawberry shortcake. So if you guys scroll back on my community tab or on my Instagram, you'll see the strawberry shortcake. That was without almond flour. Tonight we're gonna do blueberry shortcake, and we're putting the almond flour in it. So we'll see if it gives us a little bit more cakiness in the cloud bread. Oh yeah, you see me dancing? And I'm just getting started. Let me wash my hands. All right, so now we're going to whip up, and I'm going to spare you all the horrible sounds We'll put some music on if you need to take a 3-minute bio break. But I have the egg whites here that we separated from the eggs, and I'm going to whip these with the hand mixer. I do not have one of those fancy KitchenAid stand mixers. If you do, the recipe says put it in one of those bowl things and it'll mix around. I'm going to do this by hand until I get stiff peaks. And stiff peaks to me are basically like we want it to thicken up. So I will mute myself, but I'll show you guys. We want it to thicken up to like a foam. It needs to be like a very thick, almost like, milkshake kind of, not milkshake, like not even a Frosty. What is the one at Dairy Queen called? It's been so long, y'all. It's been so long. The one they hold upside down. You know what I'm talking about. Ooh, I forgot. A Frosty is Wendy's. You know what I'm talking about. Let me get my stuff together. I'm going to change out my foil. TLA says he merengues. I don't know. Which one is the merengue? There's like the salsa, the cha-cha. Hey, Miss Glow Girl. Thank you for coming. Blizzard. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Blizzard. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, y'all know how they do the blizzard and they hold it upside down. It's supposed to be so thick that it doesn't pour out. So that's what we want to turn this into. But I got to put some baking powder in it. But I'm getting my cooking surface ready first because y'all know last time I was slacking and it starts to deflate. Yes, the blizzard. Oh man. What is everybody's favorite blizzard favorite blizzard flavor? Mine was, oh my God, I want to cry thinking about it. I think it was the Cappuccino Heath bar. They would get the vanilla ice cream. They would put the broken toffee. Y'all know me and my toffee. And then they would put like a coffee syrup in there. I should make one. I should make my own toffee, make my own frozen yogurt or non-dairy ice cream, and put some coffee syrup in there. Veggie has never had a blizzard. Oh my gosh. Wasn't that the thing when we were, Crystal Light likes the cookie dough. Mona likes a mint Oreo and a Kit Kat. I've never had a Kit Kat blizzard. I like saying that, Kit Kat. What was that song? Give me a break or break me off. Y'all, I'm old. Does anybody know this song? Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Just me? Ooh, Lisa likes a Butterfinger blizzard. You know what? That may be the next Maggie meetup on a cheat day. When we have our virtual meetup, oh God. It's the little things. Ooh, Belle likes a turtle blizzard. Is that with like caramel and peanuts? You're laughing at me. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. It's the little things. All right, back in the air fryer, I'm lining my tray with foil. If you're new here, I use my air fryer for everything, especially when I'm cooking for one. The oven is pretty much for holidays. Give me a break, Nell Carter. Did she sing that song? What, Nell Carter? Wasn't that one of them old TV shows we used to watch? You see me? Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. I do. The kitchen is my happy place. Y'all know I've been cooking since 1842 when Nana had me here before child labor laws. Thanks, Mom. I appreciate my upbringing. But it is my happy place. All right, so I have my air fryer tray. You can do this in the oven. Silicone mat works well. You need to grease it first. So whether that's oil for you, you know I like butter. I'm sensitive to cow dairy, so this has been a godsend for me. The Delamere goat's butter. You can get this one at Amazon or I order online. Link should be in the Google Doc. I'm stealing that one from TLA. He made a Google Doc of his equipment, so I'm making a Google Doc of all my ingredients, y'all, because it's just too many. And a quote from his course: steal my techniques. I have tested them and they work. So if he did it, I did. Yes, Lisa, come on over here. If anybody's watching on IG, please come on over to YouTube. The live chat is where the community is. You all are my scholars. We have over 850 of you. And I'm going to tell you, once I get to 900, no, 900 is when we do the Nana watch. Actually, Nana said, let her know when I get to 990, and then my mom will subscribe. So I got to do the heavy lifting. But in order to get monetized on YouTube, in case anybody's wondering, I've learned this. I'm not monetized yet. You have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, and we're at 850. So thank you all so much. Please subscribe if you like what I'm doing. But you also have to have like 4,000 watch hours. Last I checked, I was about 1,000. So I've got a ways to go. But a watch hour means if there's, I think, if there are 5 of you watching and you watch for an hour, then that counts as 5 hours. So right now I'm streaming on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. But I'm telling you now, once I get past my 1,000, I'm only going to stream on YouTube so that I can get my watch hours. I'm going to tell you guys what I'm doing. So please, even if you're watching me on the other platforms, make sure that you're subscribed on YouTube and you turn on the notification bells. I'm usually here every day, sometimes twice a day if I can. Hello and welcome, Fire Walker Moreno. Thank you for coming to class. All right, so we've got our tray, pan, whatever. I've lined it with foil. I'm going to butter it. Kind of janky. I've got a little goat's butter. I just use it like a magic marker. And I go all over so that my cloud bread won't stick. That is the mistake that I made the first time. Y'all, I am not a chef. I'm just a home cook. I just put it directly on the pan because that's what the recipe said. But good lesson learned for my cookbook. You need to tell every step. Because people got to learn, right? We all start somewhere. So I'm literally, just like I do when I'm making the Maggie cakes, which I will shortly. Got some butter on my hands. But you guys can see I've got a nice little layer of butter. Wash my hands again. But yes, in case anybody's wondering, because my mom actually asked me, she's so cute. I said, Mom, would you subscribe? She said, oh, Maggie, I don't think I can afford it. I was like, Mom, it's free. So subscribing is free. And then she said, well, what do I need to write, Maggie? It's not like you need to scribe anything. You just click the subscribe button. You can like for free, you can share for free, and you can subscribe for free. Anybody who knows me, you all know that I am the daughter of immigrants. I was born in Ghana, raised here in Atlanta in the South, well, Atlanta area, Athens really, but I grew up with very traditional parents and they still don't think that I'm cooking. My dad is like, what is this? He don't eat this stuff. If it's not rice and stew, psh. Okay, so I buttered the tray. Flour. Lisa, oh, pioneer woman. She mills her own flour. See, that's what my mom does. Nana sifts her own flour. She roasts her own nuts. If you take any shortcuts, you're not cooking according to my mom. So y'all, the bar was raised very high. I was raised by the African Martha Stewart. So every time you all tell me I'm doing a good job, all I hear is, I appreciate the compliment. Thank you so much. But I hear my dad say, oh, Maggie, she's not cooking. She's just opening cans and boxes. Okay. Ooh. So Vel, is this your blizzard? Vel says, your order is a turtle pecan cluster blizzard made with chocolate ice cream chips. That sounds amazing. Focus, Maggie. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to keep it elegant. I can't promise. I get excited about food. Oh, you like my white glove service? Thank you. Thank you so much. I love cooking for you all. Thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate it. Yes, I bring you white glove service here. Thank you. Don't get me to crying, because I will. It is very easy. Maggie is a softie. Okay, focus. Cloud bread. Shortcake. The reason why I went ahead and buttered this is because I want to go ahead and get my batter or my biscuits, we're going to call them biscuits, on here as soon as I make them. So, y'all love on me so much. If you're in Atlanta, let me know. I'll cook for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let me get my hand mixer. Oh, I didn't do the baking powder. And then we're gonna mix. I have everything ready to go. Yes. Okay. So I'm using an old-fashioned hand mixer. Y'all know when your mom used to make cake batter. No, not the cake batter, but frosting. My brother and I used to lick the frosting off of these. Maybe it was just us, but you know, you can buy stuff, and there's nothing wrong with buying stuff. Y'all, I'm just like you. You know, I am a former corporate executive, and I had the 2-hour commute, ripping and running, and in and out of the drive-through, and 2 kids in 2 different schools. And even though their dad and I co-parent really well, you know, amicably divorced, it was just a lot. And then I just would wait until I was too hungry to care what I was eating. And y'all, yes, so we can do better if you want to. If not, eat what you like, please. I'm just glad that you're here. All right, baking powder. So one recipe says cream of tartar, one recipe says baking powder. I like to use ingredients that you can easily get or things that you may have at home. So we're gonna do the baking powder. It just lifts the egg whites. It's so fun to do this. Ah, Sophia, hubby is here. If you want to do a collab, if you're a YouTuber, you want me to cook for you virtually, like Kirk Anderson or Suzette Speaks, or in person, like Amethyst. I did arroz con pollo, which is chicken and rice, the Latin version for her. Come through. I'm always cooking. All right, so we got the baking powder. The recipe calls for a 1/4 teaspoon, so I'm just going to use the straight edge to kind of scrape across, and that's how you level it. Ah, Monica, you're coming back in June. All right. We will see you in Atlanta. So I'm putting this into the egg whites. Just a little bit. And now we're going to mix it up. So to avoid you guys' ears from bleeding, I am going to mute myself, but I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be whipping it up. Whip it up. I'm going to give you some lovely music. So feel free to take a bio break or whatever you need to do. And for Instagram, since I don't have music over there, I'm going to mute. right. Oh, let me unmute Instagram. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Thank y'all for being here. Okay. So I started to splatter a little bit, which meant it was time to stop. So these are my egg whites. So hopefully you guys can see. This big old bowl was just 3 egg whites and a quarter teaspoon of baking powder. And you can see like the blizzard, it doesn't come off. So that's what makes the cloud bread. That's what makes the cloud bread nice and fluffy. Yes, come to the party. Y'all know some of these YouTubers, they have music in the background. They got all these special effects. Y'all, it's just me and my iPad. I try to give you what I can. You know, I try to spice it up, but like I'm really cooking here, so I gotta halfway pay attention. All right, so let me wash my hands, clean up my mess. I got a little on the backsplash here, but we're good to go with our egg whites for the cloud bread. So hopefully you guys can see it's a very fluffy consistency. I meant to say meringue, but I said merengue. So I don't even know if that's what it looks like, and you did not ask for that. All right, so let me get a spatula so I can scrape this off, and then we're going to combine our egg whites and our egg yolk. Keep stepping on stuff. I tell you, boys are so... All right, so I just popped off the little beaters. I don't know. It is a party. It's a party. I wish I could have music, but y'all know you get the copyright strike and all that stuff. All right, so I'm just using a little spatula to scoop off the egg whites here so I get everything in the bowl because I'm greedy. I just went around each one and then I'm gonna go inside. And you don't need to move fast, but you don't wanna waste time here. That is why I went ahead and did all of the egg yolk with the vanilla paste and the sweetener and the almond flour for Crystal Light. And that's why I went ahead and buttered the tray. If you're using the oven, you probably want to preheat, and it's 30 minutes at 300. So we've got one clean. So we got our bowl of our egg whites. I've got one more to do because what we did, or what I did is I was jamming, is I was adding air into the egg whites. And they will start to deflate. So you want to go, I'll say pretty quickly, but safely, of course. You want to move quickly so that you get that cloud texture because I'm trying to replicate a biscuit. So I want that nice, if you saw the thumbnail, I want that nice crumbly top. So when I cut it in half and put the blueberries and the syrup and the y'all know. All right, so hopefully, I know it's kind of hard with the glare, but hopefully y'all can see big old bowl of egg whites. All right. So now what we're going to do, yes, if you guys are here, please say hello, or you're welcome to watch anonymously. I'm just glad you're here. So our egg yolks with the vanilla paste, with the sweetener, and with the almond flour. So we're going to mix the two, but I'm not going to dump all of this in here, and I'm not going to stir too vigorously because that will deflate my egg whites. We're going to pour a little bit. And we're going to fold it in. Literally just go around from the bottom and up, around from the bottom and up. So it's basically mixing gently. Pour in a little bit more. Again, if you're making the savory flatbread version, you could have done salt, pepper, and like any seasoning you like. If you want Italian, do like an oregano. I did the herb de Provence one time. Oh, sorry, y'all. So you can see what I'm doing. Just mixing a little bit in here. But I did sweet. Pour a little bit more and mix. I probably need a bigger spatula. I'm seeing the little flecks of the vanilla paste in my, we'll call it batter. It looks great. And then last of the egg yolk. All right. I don't know if y'all can see. It's probably hard to see with the glare, but if I took pictures, you see the nice little speckles from the vanilla paste. That's a little fancy. You get the vanilla bean experience. If you like vanilla, that's a great ingredient if you're doing any type of pancake or, you know, cake. If you don't like vanilla, you can completely omit that step. All right. Because I'm greedy, I just want to scrape. I know Kirk Anderson said if you bought it and it's not good for you, get rid of it. Growing up poor, I don't waste. All right. But I appreciate it. I mean, you know, my parents came here for education like most immigrants. So they were students at the University of Georgia. Go Dogs. Everybody in my family graduated from Georgia, except for me. I went to a girls' school, but we didn't have a football team, so I still claim the Bulldogs. All right. Hopefully you guys, let me see. I want you to see what we have here. So this is our batter. Oh, I know it's hard to see with this light. Okay, you can see it kind of looks like marshmallows and scrambled eggs. Weird, but good. All right, so now we're gonna put it on the buttered sheet tray, and I'm gonna do 2 big ones. What was hilarious? Did I miss something? All right, this can make like a whole tray of 6, but I think I'm gonna do 4 big ones. And I want them to kind of stand up. Imagine a biscuit, okay? You can see how big that's standing up. I've just got a big old serving spoon. If you want to make more flatbread, you can flatten it. I don't want flatbread. I want kind of, imagine the Cheddar Bay biscuit, big old craggly, and they will start to deflate. So this is where you want to move kind of fast. See if I can do. I'm coming, y'all. It's hard to talk and do this at the same time, and I really want it to be good. So I'm coming. I see comments are coming, but you know those cooking shows where everything comes out perfect? This is not that. All right. So these are going to go in. Hopefully you guys can see I tried to make 4 big biscuits. I'm going to put these in the air fryer. All right, 300 for 30 minutes. So we're gonna let those cook. I think we'll go ahead and do the chocolate for the bacon. Red Lobster cheddar biscuits. Yes, I haven't done that version yet. I was thinking that like maybe I could sprinkle some cheese. What is the red lobster? It's like a garlicky butter sauce with cheese. That might be good to put on top. But we're going for a shortcake, so we're doing like a sweet version tonight. But yeah, that's all that I do, y'all. Once you get something down, you make different versions of it. Like TLA's fried apples. I was thinking about that today. You can do the fried apples with butter and brown sugar. Excuse me. If you all saw when I cooked with Kirk Anderson, I did the butternut squash, which is a substitute for sweet potato. Roast that in butter and brown sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg. Um, he said no sweetener. It was still very good, but one of you all mentioned you could do that with sliced pear, pan fry with butter and brown sugar. So you basically just kind of, well, that's what my mom did, right? When you're cooking for the family or cooking for the week, y'all know Taco Bell's been having the same 10 ingredients for how many years, and we keep going back for different versions of the same thing. So get creative. That's what we do here. It's going to be good, right? All right, so let me put this in the sink. All right, wash my hands. So y'all can easily make the cloud bread. So many different varieties. If you want to make sandwich bread, make them flatter and make them plain, right? So you're actually just using it as a vehicle to carry the stuff that's inside the sandwich. If you want them more biscuity, if that's a word, like I just did, make them nice and top and craggly. So when I cut them, we can stuff them with the yummy goodness. Um, so many different things. Working from home, I keep the cooking shows on mute during the day when I'm working, and so I'm always seeing whether it's Food Network or Taste Made, all of them, Bon Appetit. So I constantly see beautiful presentations of food, and I'm like, oh, that looks amazing, but I can't have that, and I can't have that, and I can't have that. Just putting up my mixer. But if I substitute, then I can have it. That's why I'm your substitute teacher. So yeah, if you wanted to make sandwich bread, a little bit of salt and plain. You want to make like an Italian bread, put some Italian seasoning in there, maybe a little bit of garlic, and bake. If you want to do a cake, like we're doing the shortcake, a little sweetener, a little vanilla. Hello, Pencil Pen. Thank you for coming to class. Oh my God. Lisa's telling us what happens at Taco Bell. Y'all, I try to do a lot of that stuff here where we can make, I make a mean taco salad, but we can make a lot of that stuff at home. And they say you can eat a lot of the same things, but just preparing it yourself, you have control over the ingredients. It does take longer, but I think it tastes better. All right, so our turkey bacon is completely cooled. And like I said, my ex-husband was here picking up the boys, and he mentioned chocolate bacon. I've never had it. I don't know if anybody's ever had it. I made candy bacon, but we're going to melt some chocolate and drizzle it like you would strawberries, or dip it and let that cool. I have no idea if this is going to be good, but we'll try it. He said turkey bacon and dark chocolate. Let me know if anybody's ever had that. So I went through my stash since the boys are gone. I know, right? Y'all let me know. This is not approved for me, but I have Ghirardelli dark chocolate melting wafers. But I always give you guys some options for sweets. This one would be better. This is Choc Zero. So this is zero sugar milk chocolate baking chips. Or this one, Lakanto sugar-free chocolate chips sweetened with monk fruit. So if you want a natural sweetener. Is this a low-carb channel? Well, it was. And then I brought out this. Yeah, what I eat here is usually sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. Oh my gosh. So what do you guys want? Dark chocolate? Dark chocolate? I feel like we should try it. You know, my theory is, okay, I love Oreo, oh nice. Is that to the dark chocolate? Y'all, God. We're not gonna do a lot. One side, 13 wafers, that's all we're gonna do. Do it? Okay. Okay. Y'all, this is not approved. I am trying. This is for research purposes only. Oh my God, I don't know. Did TLA try to make some apples? Maybe he did. Y'all have told me some of y'all have made fried apples and you love it. It's a great way if you have trouble getting fruit in. It's a great way to eat a dessert from fruit. Kids would like it. You would like it. Oh, you love Lakanto. Okay. All right, y'all. We're going to do this. We're going to go with the good stuff, the Ghirardelli. Oh my gosh. Now, one serving says 13 wafers. And I'm literally just going to do a little bit just for a taste. All right. If you've ever been to San Francisco, please go to Ghirardelli. Oh, it smells heavenly. I always feel nervous once I open the package. You know it's on. For research purposes, this is not approved. Ah, Jess, you tried the swerve. Wonderful. Let me have a moment. Y'all, I don't eat real chocolate. Okay, focus, Maggie. One serving is 13 wafers. So now I get 12. Let me get a little bowl. Our biscuits are in there. I know. All right, I'm using my little Walmart gravy boat. Just let the chocolate melt. Y'all, I don't know about y'all, but if you have been here, food for me is an experience. I know some people are like, well, I have boys, so they eat like wild animals. But when I can, because I don't eat much, but I want it to be good and I love to savor it. I get very excited because it's like, I don't know, so good. Some people are like, as long as I'm not hungry, I don't care, I can eat the same thing, and that's totally fine, but I want to experience it. Okay, focus. So I have, so thank you, Jess. Thank you for the feedback. I really do love it when you all try the stuff that I recommend and you tell me that it's good, because my palate has completely changed, and so I think stuff is good, but I appreciate you saying that. Absolutely. So I'm using this regular Walmart glass gravy boat. I like it in the microwave. I'm just going to melt this in the microwave. I thought I'd do the double boiler thing, but y'all, I haven't even started the Maggie cakes, and I'm eating my Maggie cakes. The handle stays cool and the bottom is sturdy. Food is an experience. You feel me? Yes. If you guys want to come to our cooking class, we're doing a Maggie meetup Thursday, May 26th at the COOKWARE house. We're doing a joint cooking class. And then the weekend after, I will schedule a virtual meetup for anybody who can't come. Bring your beverage or snack or meal of choice and we'll get together. Let a piece of dark chocolate melt on your tongue and then take a sip of red wine. I know. Cheers. I'll drink to that. Okay. So for melting chocolate in the microwave, you could just do it in here. I am going to spray just a little bit of oil onto the inside of the boat, just so when I stir it up. Sorry, you didn't ask for that. When I stir it up, it doesn't stick to the sides. So it doesn't stick to the sides. I am trying. I am taking my etiquette classes. They may not be working. I'm trying to stay elegant for y'all. If you're microwaving, or even if you're doing the double boiler, which is over a pot of hot water, you can put a little bit of oil inside the bowl. A little bit, I'll show you. Those biscuits smell so good. Savor the moment. Yes, that's what we're here for. Food is an experience. Okay, so this is my coconut oil. It's just a refillable sprayer. I think I got it at Walmart. You can put olive oil or whatever oil you like. And then I'm just going to spray. I'm going to do it over the sink. Okay, so literally just a little bit of sheen, like it didn't come out clean. A little bit of oil. Then I'm going to count 12 pieces. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, lost track, merengue, 12. Thank you, Jess. Yes, I'm dancing over here. Okay, so I'm using the real stuff, y'all. This is Ghirardelli, and you can see 13 wafers, and I had one. But I just want to melt down some chocolate, and I'm going to drizzle it over this bacon. All right, focus, Maggie. So what I want to do, so that I don't make a mess, the bacon is cooled. We air fried it. It's nice and crispy. This is turkey bacon. If you can have real bacon, please have some for me. I'm just going to line this with parchment paper so that the chocolate doesn't go through the tray. I think I got this at the Dollar Tree, but it's just parchment paper already, you know, on the sheet. You can also get it on the roll. All right, I know this is not proper, but I'm just gathering my bacon, set it on the side. I literally like put it over top here. See if I can just, so the cooking part is done. I'm gonna tape this. I know it's kind of janky, but I don't want the overhang because I'm going to, okay, this is not working. I'm gonna drizzle the bacon and then put it over there to cool. And then after I have my Maggie cakes and my blueberry shortcake, we'll try the chocolate bacon, or maybe before. Cherry cheesecake? Oh yes, you eat for pleasure in Louisiana. I heard that. I heard that. Okay, just a tray with a parchment paper. Nothing on the parchment paper. If you're doing the cloud bread parchment paper, then you would want to grease that or butter it. But for the chocolate, just plain parchment paper. All right. And then on the parchment paper, I'm thinking how I want to do this, but I think we're just going to do a light drizzle. 4 pieces of cooked and cooled turkey bacon. Please have the regular one for me. 12 wafers of Ghirardelli dark chocolate. So DB said dark chocolate turkey bacon. So what does it say? Microwave method. Heat wafers in a microwave safe container at half power or defrost setting for 30 seconds. Stir thoroughly. If not completely melted, continue to microwave at 15 seconds. Do not overheat. Yeah, because you can burn it and then there's no going back. I never use half power. Let me see if I can figure that out. Oh, there it is. I always just use the auto presets, like 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute. I had to figure out how to put it on 50% power. Yes, welcome to class, everyone. We're making chocolate covered bacon right now. All right, so we're just doing 30 seconds in the microwave. All right, still looks like wafers, but you see they're starting to melt. Let me see what happens when I stir them. Get in there. All right, not melted enough. Let me do 15 more seconds. Sorry, a little piece of chocolate trying to get away from me. Can't have that. Y'all, I am so excited about this cloud bread. I can see it. Let's see what happens when we stir it up. Getting there. It's still got wafers, but it says, let me just stir and see what happens. With chocolate, you have to be very delicate when you're heating it. If you burn it and it turns into that hard, like crumbly chocolate, you basically have to trash it and start over. So it's starting to melt smooth. I still have a few little pieces in there. We'll do 15 more seconds. It's dripping. It reminds me, I want to do a cook along with the kids. If anybody wants to do a cook along with your kids, I want to do chocolate covered fruit. We could cut up banana, strawberries, apples, let them dip it and decorate it. That would be fun. All right, I think we're good. I'm going to do one more stir. And this was 15-second increments. I'm just using a chopstick. Oh, yeah. 15-second increments at half power. So you just want to go low and slow with chocolate. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can get a little spoon and do some drizzle action. My favorite genre of music, shocker, classical. I know, I know. I love everything though. True music lovers appreciate everything, honestly. But I am a classically trained band nerd and all of that, but I love classical music. Of course, R&B and, you know, some hip hop, the old hip hop. Um, Not too much jazz, a little bit of jazz, a little bit of country. But yeah, let me focus on this 1 second. Oh, oh God. Ghirardelli. So I'm getting a spoon. I'll show y'all what I'm doing. With the chocolate, I'm just gonna, you can dip it or you can drizzle it. I'm gonna go a little bit more. We're gonna use all of it. Chocolate covered pineapples. Oh my God. Y'all, I got, if you all are familiar and you see how the sides are kind of coming up nicely, I want to do this while the chocolate is warm. I got one more teaspoon in here. Oh yeah. If you had like white chocolate, you could do different colored chocolate. You could do sprinkles, of course, with fruit, not with bacon. We're just doing regular chocolate. Got a little bit more. If you all are familiar with edible arrangements, I might have got it for myself. I can't remember, but they had like a little special. It was like a little sampler box, and they had like chocolate covered banana, chocolate covered apple, chocolate covered pineapple. So you could have like one of each fruit. I think I'm just gonna pour. Because I'm greedy and I want all of it. All right. I think that's pretty much everything. And I will scrape out the rest just for me. All right. It looks pretty. So we just drizzled the Ghirardelli on the bacon. I'm gonna set this out of the way to cool. I guess you could, just like our toffee, you could put it in the fridge if you wanted to, but I don't want the bacon cold. I just want it chocolatey. So. Did you guess classical music? Y'all know Maggie's a nerd, but you love me anyway. Oh my gosh, can't wait for me to taste it. Okay, I am not rinsing this out. One moment, please. I need a spoon. Sorry, y'all. It's just a little bit left. Oh, y'all are excited about it? All right, so if this makes it, give credit. And I asked his permission. I asked my ex-husband, I asked him, I said, if this goes well, I'm going to say it came from you. He was like, sure. So we have TLA's fried apples and some chocolate covered bacon. All right, cheers to the Ghirardelli dark chocolate. I'm gonna rinse this now or else it's about to get real ugly. Thoughts, it's turkey bacon. Oh, what do you call it? Jackson Pollock bacon? I've never heard of Jackson Pollock bacon. I've never even heard of chocolate covered bacon. Y'all, I've only done like regular bacon with cracked pepper, or I have done candied bacon with brown sugar. So I have had the sweet and savory. I've never had this though. Oh, hold on. My biscuits are burning. They're not burning, but I'm gonna move them lower. You guys see, I probably should have used a bigger tray. I made them too big. You see how they're kind of coming together? But that is okay. Remember, this is our cloud bread. It's still gonna give me the strawberry shortcake experience. I wanted them big so that I could cut them in half and put our blueberries and everything in there. So I'm gonna move this to the bottom of the air fryer, but they're coming along. A little brown, but it's okay. So my air fryer, and I think most air fryers, the heat source is at the top. So the closer it is to the top, the faster it will cook. I am looking at that bacon and it is looking at me. Let's get some real food. We're having Maggie cakes tonight. All right, let me get my ingredients and we're gonna make my specialty. Another 2-ingredient recipe. Some of you all have made this. It is so good. This is my substitute for pancakes. One night, I still cook for the boys. I cook the regular stuff for them. I have a 13, almost 13 and almost 15. Oh my God, don't they look good? Yes. Y'all, that bacon is looking at me. And let me tell you something. Just like Johnny Depp in the courtroom, the sun is shining through my window and it is hitting the bacon, and the chocolate is glistening at me. It looks so good. Of all the things on my counter, the chocolate is blessed. Maggie is jamming. Yes, I am jamming. I am having a good time with y'all. The boys are at their dad's. I have peace. What are Maggie cakes? Oh, Crystal Light, sweetheart. Where have you been? Welcome. Okay, Maggie cakes. These are my specialty. They are my substitute for pancakes. Sugar-free, gluten-free, and blessed be the bacon. Oh yeah, y'all. It may not be good. I did not have lunch. I had an egg white omelet this morning. We are eating tonight. I am taking my time. I might need to just go ahead and get my charger now because you know what? Yes, and I think I might even take a bio break. I'll tell you guys a story, then I'm going to plug up. And I'm drinking this tea, so I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I'm going to have a bio break. One night I made dinner for breakfast for the boys. They love when I make like pancakes and bacon and eggs and all of that, the real stuff. So they get Bisquick pancakes. They get Oscar Mayer bacon. They get log cabin syrup, like all of that stuff. I know, right? So I make breakfast for dinner for them, and I'm cleaning up, and I'm like, man, I can't have any of this. So I dreamt up a way to have pancakes in a way that I can enjoy them, and that's what we're gonna make tonight. So, yes, I am. I am, y'all. My unsweet sweet mango lemon tea is excellent. I think I'll refill. Can I get a refill? Okay, you didn't ask for that. With some mango sugar-free syrup. All right. My 0-calorie skinny syrups. I filled it up a little much because I'm greedy. Make a little room. One more. One more. All right. Which one am I recreating? We're gonna do blueberry. Blueberry is my specialty and it's my favorite. So it's a 2-ingredient pancake recipe. I'll walk you guys through everything. I'll tell you how to do it on the stove. I'm gonna use the griddle. We're gonna have cakes on the griddle. But I have some blueberries that are starting to look like, so we're gonna use those tonight. That's another reason why I wanted to do the blueberry shortcake, because I don't like to waste. Veggie, are you new to Maggie cakes? Oh, y'all, buckle up. So we're gonna thank our sponsors. Thank you all for being here. Please like, subscribe. You all know what to do. I'm gonna put on some music. I'm not going anywhere. Yes, just give me like 2 minutes. And I'm back. Okay, y'all, look, I'm old and I'm not gonna sit here. I don't know how these people do these 4-hour live streams and they don't get up. So thank you for being here. You had a mini pie. Hey, now the refill song. I know, y'all. I didn't unmute I almost called it Instacart. Okay, yes, please. In my class, you all are welcome to run your errands, take me on the go, pause if you're watching the replay. Life goes on. Y'all have seen me in this live stream with the boys. Hey, pick that up. Life happens. We are real here. This is not a proper cooking show. This is just me in my kitchen. So please do whatever you need to do. All right, we got 1 minute on the cloud bread. When that's done, I'm just gonna take it out and let that cool next to the bacon. Okay, the sun has moved. I'll show you guys what it looks like. You miss everything? Oh, no, you never miss anything. I'm here for you. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna let it stay cooling, but you guys see we drizzle the Ghirardelli chocolate. Now, if I, sound like me now, if I were being good, and if I do this again, if it's good and I do this again, I will use the Lakanto, like the monk fruit chocolate or the Choc Zero chocolate, but I was told turkey bacon and dark chocolate. So I use the real Ghirardelli. 1 serving, 13 pieces. So we're gonna let these cool. All right. Our cloud bread is coming out. Let me put my apron back on in case Condemnia is watching. Y'all already know. Whew. All right. Okay. Get it together, Maggie. Let's see how our biscuits, they look a little bit, the cloud bread looks a little bit brown. Adjust for your air fryer. Because it's smaller, it cooks, faster, but it's gonna be all right. I'm gonna eat it anyway. All right, so this one looks nice and craggly and crumbly. They did flatten out a little bit. Y'all can see it was 4 big lumps, but I am going to set this over to the side. I think it'll be fine. I'm going to use the biggest one. I may have 2. This was just eggs separated, eggs white whipped, a little almond flour. So we'll see if it gives it some more structure. Let me see. I'm just going to go in there. I'm going to let it cool. I was trying to grab one up. Let's let it cool. So this is the cake of our strawberry shortcake. But now we need to make our meal because we've made 2 desserts or 1.5 desserts. All right. Let's make my specialty. All right. All you need is a blender, eggs and cream cheese, eggs or goat's cheese for me. Someone had asked, we had someone new who asked if this is a low carb channel. This ingredient is low carb. Most everything that I make is low carb. So let's see what you guys think. Yeah. So for this recipe, you need a blender to make the batter. And I'm going to get my other gravy boat. This one is really simple. 3 eggs. You could probably do this with egg beaters, or if you're vegan, the just egg. Give it a try. Let me know if it works. You don't have to separate these. So we're just going to do 3 eggs. I like the gravy boat because it pours well. Whatever bowl you have is fine. All right. So 3 whole eggs inside the gravy boat. Oh, hold on. I'm wrong. I'm thinking of the cloud bread. Starting over. This is a 1-to-1 recipe. It's fine. We're going to fix it. It's a 1-to-1 recipe, and I don't need the gravy boat. I need the blender because you use 1 egg for every ounce of cream cheese or goat's cheese that you have. So I am using this, I think it's just from Aldi's, a plain goat's cheese log. And I don't know if y'all can see, but this is a 4-ounce log of goat's cheese. So because I'm using this, I need 4 eggs. So I'm actually going to pour my 3 eggs in here and crack 1 more. If you have an 8-ounce log, 8 and 8. If you're doing the cream cheese block, which I think is 8, or you could do half, you can blend all and not cook all. The batter will keep a day or 2 later in the fridge. So we've got 4 eggs here. Lisa, you've been eating the Maggie cakes. It makes me so happy. Yeah, Lisa, we did a couple cook-alongs. Lisa said she needed to increase her protein. And this recipe, not only is it low carb, it is pretty much all protein. And when you eat this, you stay fuller a lot longer, in my opinion, I'm not a doctor, than just flour pancakes. Oh yes, gravy boat, Walmart. It's nice, for, real gravy or real, I just like that spout that lets you pour. Okay, so I'm opening the goat's cheese. I'm sensitive to cow dairy, so I'm using goat's milk cheese. This is a similar version of the one that you saw me put into the cloud bread, but it's just a creamy white cheese, and I'm putting the whole thing in here. I will break it apart. Had some fly away. All right, so I'm just getting all the little pieces here. If you can have cream cheese, get your Philadelphia or Walmart brand or whatever you like. All right. So I just have a little spatula here just because I want to actually cut this in half and put it below the blade so that when I turn it on, it will actually mix and I don't have this, white stuff up at the top. I have tried this with softened goat's cheese, which means keep it out of the fridge for, half an hour or whatever so that it's really soft. And you saw I just took this right out of the refrigerator. Either one is fine. So you can make these in a snap. And I've made them for the kids. You could serve somebody these as pancakes. I don't think they would know. Of course, I tell people what I'm cooking for them. But, sometimes I'm like, hey, would you like to try it? People like it. Just as Maggie cakes are your go-to, you always keep these ingredients on hand. Y'all, it's just eggs and cream cheese. So where did I get the blender from? Love Oreos. Let me wash my hands. It is old. Y'all, everything I have is old, but it still works. I will check for you. I'm going to say Walmart. I do a lot of online shopping, but this is a Ninja. It's so old. I don't even know if you can see. Yeah, it says Ninja. It is a 2-piece set. It comes with the big one if you saw me making the cauliflower mashed potato, and it comes with the small one. So when I'm cooking just for me, I use the small one. And then the motor is here. It goes on top. I'm guessing Walmart, but let me see if I can find it. Any blender or any food processor will work. And if you have like one of those little, I don't know, NutriBullet, the little smoothie, like individual smoothie things that you use and then drink out of the cup, it'll work in that too, because it's just eggs and cream cheese. But I'll check and see. But it's like the Ninja something, Ninja food processor. That's what it says on the bottom. Okay. All right, so we've got our eggs and cream cheese or eggs and goat's cheese. Now you could blend it just like this. I'm gonna doctor it up. Oh, I forgot the cinnamon and nutmeg in there. But I'm gonna do the same thing like I did in the cloud bread. I'm going to do the vanilla paste. And I'm not even gonna get a spoon, y'all. You've seen this stuff. I'm just, gonna put vanilla paste in there, completely optional. If you have vanilla extract, you can do that. Lemon extract, banana extract, whatever flavors you like. I like vanilla. It gives it a little of that creaminess. Sophia uses a NutriBullet. Y'all, I've been making the Maggie cakes. I'm telling you. Yes. Yes. I've never made them as keto bread, but yes, you could make them. I've always put them with butter and syrup, but I guess you could. You know what? You just gave me an idea. I will try that one day and make them savory. I've always made them as pancakes. I'm putting a little, I got to get rid of my Walmart cinnamon. Y'all know Kirk Anderson said I need the Ceylon cinnamon. So this is optional. I just like warming spice in mine, completely optional. And dollar store nutmeg. But yes, you could probably make these with just like a little salt and cook them up and make like just a bread substitute. Okay, a little heavy on the nutmeg. Veggie. The cloud bread is a recipe that I saw online. I think Leanne sent it to me. It's another zero carb bread substitute. I don't count calories or carbs or any of that. Hello, the one and only Britt. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you for being here. I work with that list that's on the fridge of foods that I can have, but I'm sensitive to gluten, so I do get a lot of inspiration from keto recipes, even though I'm not keto. But I avoid gluten, dairy, and sugar. That's pretty much what I avoid. So if you're low carb, this will work. If you're gluten sensitive, this will work too. All right, so in here we have 4 eggs, 4 ounces of goat's cheese for me, could be cream cheese for you, a little vanilla paste somewhere in there, and then cinnamon and nutmeg. So I'm gonna put this little food processor top on, and then the motor goes on top and you have to keep your hand on it. That's just the way that it's made. Maybe it's a safety thing, I don't know. But if y'all were here yesterday with my son making the salmon, using it like a motorcycle. Let me plug this thing up. I said I was going to do that at my bio break because I'm on a roll and I don't want to stop. It's just me and my iPad, y'all. So my oldest told me, he was like, Mom, you got to do better. An iPad? Really? So disappointed. 15. Like, boy. Sorry, I'm shaking it, y'all. Gotta start somewhere. Okay. Shopping cart. Yes. Got your gravy boat. Y'all, you can do stuff in just regular bowls. Use whatever you have. I just like to be able to pour neatly with the gravy boat. I bought them for Christmas or something one year, and I'm like, you know what? I'm cooking with that. Okay. Focus. Getting ready to blend. All right. That's enough. It doesn't take long. When I keep my hand on it, all I'm trying to see is that it blends smoothly. You don't want the lumps of the goat's cheese or cream cheese to be floating around. And you will see that the batter is kind of runny, and that's okay because there's no flour. This is just eggs and cream cheese. Now, I noticed this color is a little bit cloudier yellow. I was a little heavy-handed with the nutmeg. Let me wash my hands. If you don't do any of that vanilla or spices or whatever, that's totally fine. They will come out pancake color. Whatever you add to it, if you blend it in there, it'll change the color, but the flavor is great. All right, so I'm going to use the griddle. I'm using the Dash griddle. You can do these on the stove. I'll talk you through that. But I love the little griddle. You'll see because it cooks from the top and the bottom. Tell him we are struggle streaming. Y'all, I'm always struggle streaming, struggle cooking. Not struggle eating though, right? That's obvious. All right, so this is my go-to for the Maggie cakes. This is the Dash, the mini Dash. $12, $13, Amazon. You should have a link in the Google Doc. If not, I'll put one. Target, wherever. They have the little mini waffle makers. I love them. I know we have some people, like some military people or traveling people, hotel room, dorm room. Anytime you don't have access to a kitchen, these are great little devices, just like a little George Foreman grill. You plug it up, the light comes on, the light goes off when it's hot. I'm just wiping it because y'all know it just gets a little and then you pour your batter in there and it cooks from both sides. And I'm gonna make you a beautiful pancake stack. Just you wait. All right. So Maggie cakes for me are blueberry pancakes. When we did our last cook along, Vel did hers with blackberries. Keisha did hers with raspberries. You can do them plain, whatever you like. I like blueberries because when they get hot, they kind of burst and leak inside the pancake. Oh, it's such an experience. Yes, we pick our struggles. Oh, tell Alex we're struggle streaming. Oh, Lee, donate. I'm gonna get there, y'all. Look, one thing at a time. I'm gonna get a camera and all of that. Right now, I have a ring light and an iPad. But y'all keep coming back, so something's working. Okay, focus, Maggie. I'm getting the blueberries. That's my fruit of choice. We're gonna use all of them tonight. I'm gonna put some into a little container and I'm gonna save the rest. Ooh, I really need to be simmering my jam. That's my jam. So lame. All right. So I have some blueberries here. I'm going to rinse them. Now, lead attorney is great. He has been very transparent about his struggle streaming and mistakes that he made. And so, hey, we all start somewhere, but You know, someone turned me on to lead attorney, and when I heard him say, if you're over 35, you need to start a YouTube channel because you have information that people need to know. And Maggie, the substitute teacher, I'm just drying off the blueberries. Maggie, the substitute teacher, just came from me always like cooking and then posting my food. And people would say, did you make that? Then they would ask me how. So here I'm showing you how. All right. So I'm going to plug this up. I'm showing you guys because once I plug it up, I'm not going to touch it because it's hot. But we've got the smooth surface, not that other smooth thing. This is a family channel. We went a little bit off the rails yesterday. So you can cook these. I think Keisha used oil. I like butter. For me, butter gives me that nice brown, crispy edges on the pancake. So I have my goat's butter here, and I've left it out so it's a little soft. Actually, let me use a brush. If it were straight out of the fridge, I would use it like the marker again. But since it's been out here, I'm just going to use a little brush, get a little bit of butter. And I'm going to do the top and the bottom. All right. So I'm literally just giving it a nice little coat, top and bottom. Okay? So now we're going to plug this up. Getting excited, y'all. God, I got so much happening. Oh, so excited. So excited. But yeah, let me clean up as I go. But yeah, that's why I do what I do. And I learn from you all, and you learn from me. And it's just such a wonderful community. I love my scholars. All right. So while this is heating up, I'm going to clean up a little bit, but I think I can do the jam at the same time. I think I can make space for all of that. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do the blueberry jam for the blueberry shortcake. Cleaning up. All right, so I have the rest of the blueberries here. I'm just waiting for this light to turn off, and then we're going to pour our batter and make our stack. So I have the rest of the blueberries here. I'm going to put them in a container to rinse them all. I wanted to eat this whole pack today. I get 2 servings of fruit per day. I haven't had any fruit today. The fruits that I eat are the low sugar fruits, blueberries, well, berries, apples, and citrus. That chocolate covered pineapple sounded amazing though. So I'm just going to rinse these off. Thank you. Completely optional, but thank you if y'all want to support. Okay. So I've rinsed off the blueberries. I'm not going to dry them because we're going to actually make a little bit of jam. So a little bit of moisture is okay. All right. So my griddle light has gone off. So now this is the batter. I don't know if I showed you guys. You see, this is just my batter that we blended. I'm going to pour it into the griddle all the way to the crispy edges that I want. And then I'm going to take a few blueberries and I'm going to just place them onto the batter and then close it. You guys will see when it comes up. It's going to cook from top and bottom. So that way we get the whole berry inside the pancake. You can, if you want, put the blueberries inside here and blend them. The whole batter will turn blue. If you want blue pancakes, that might be fun for the kids. Or if you get the flavored cream cheese or goat's cheese, that's blue, like a blueberry log. That's another way as well. Oh, you like to put the Maggie cake batter in the fridge? Yes, y'all, you can make, like if you had a 10-ounce log or a 12-ounce log or a brick of cream cheese, go ahead and make all the batter. And then you can refrigerate it. You could cook half. I'm cooking everything tonight. You could cook half and then put the other half in there, and they'll stay for a day or two. You can make them fresh Maggie cakes every morning. I love that. And that's so funny. Ooh, sizzling. And you hear those little bursts of like sizzle. That's the blueberries getting hot. Everything is an experience for me. Yes, thank you, channel sponsors. If you choose to donate any amount, it's completely optional, but you're a channel sponsor for life if you support before I monetize. I know I need to update this list, y'all, but I have some people who have donated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's just, I'm just so grateful for everything. So if I missed your name, please let me know. I will get around to fixing it. Dishwasher is done, so I have my fancy plate. All right, yes, and it's gonna fog my glasses. All right, again, I like to have special plates for me. Just for me. We said blueberry jam. All right, let's get focused. All right, you can make your own jams. It's easy. All you need, again, 2 ingredients, the fruit of your choice and sweetener. I'm trying to remember. I think we used a granular last time. Let me switch the sweetener. Yes. We use powdered for the cloud bread, but I'm going to use the other version. I'll show you guys. Yes, Lisa, thank you so much. I did see that. And I thought I updated you. Yes, at the very bottom right corner, Lisa S. You are there. Thank you so much for being a channel sponsor. I appreciate you all so, so much. All right. Checking my Maggie cake, the first one. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Wait till y'all see. Wait till y'all see. Small spatula. They are small, but boy, are they mighty. It is perfect. So I put that on the plate. I know. All right. Then going back in the griddle with the butter brush, top and bottom. This is actually neater than what I was doing with the marker version. More batter all the way to the crispy edges that we want. And then a few blueberries just dropped in and then close it. The key to the Maggie cakes, yes, thank you, Lisa. The key to the Maggie cakes is butter and syrup on each layer. And ooh, I needed that, but that's okay. So I'm just going to brush a little bit of the goat's butter. Yeah, I'll cut it. And you can do this in the stovetop, absolutely. I would just recommend a couple things. Let me get started on the jam and then I'll show you. You can use regular syrup. I'm using this Walden Farm, sugar-free, calorie-free, gluten-free. They have a whole line of condiments. This may have to go into the microwave for a second. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of, that's what I like the spout for, because I want to drizzle. That's a little, meh. We'll be all right. It's almost running low. All right. So for the jam, the Maggie cakes fill you up. You were making waffles before. You could put this batter in the waffle maker, and I've heard people, they make their own waffles for the kids and freeze them so the kids can get their own waffles out. But yeah, Maggie cake, to me, it's wonderful. All right, so all you need are fruit and sugar. So for me, fruit, I'm using blueberries. And for sugar, I'm using this sugar replacement. This one is the granular. You see the orange at the bottom? That's the table sugar. So I'm just putting whatever's left, maybe like a cup of blueberries, into a little sauce pot. And I'm going to do one big scoop. This is 2 tablespoons of sweetener. You could probably do 1. But this is the Swerve granular. You guys will see it gives you the table sugar experience, nice and fine. It is a little dusty. This granular sugar is fine for cooking because it will melt down. But if you're doing like a whipped topping or whatever, you would use the powdered. Aw, Condemnia, you're never late. We're just getting started on the Maggie cakes and jam. Woo! Second Maggie cake is coming out. I'm gonna microwave this. There's not much in there, but I want it to drizzle out slowly. It's an experience. Hope I don't regret that. All right, let's see what we got. I think it's perfect. Where's my plate? All right, so we have 1 Maggie cake. Second one has come out. See the nice crispy ridges? We're gonna go right on top. I like to make a stack for presentation, and it keeps your food hot. All right, so back on the griddle with the butter brush, top and bottom. Got our batter, just eggs and cream cheese, filled to the ridge. Got our blueberries. Just place them randomly. Kids could help with this, it'd be fun. And close the top. Let that cook. We're gonna brush some butter on this pancake. Usually I do a nice pat, but I'm running a little low. So we've got it buttered. Oh, crystal light, yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So I warmed this. Let me see. It's a little, let's see. So we got our pancake stack. You know that warm syrup at Cracker Barrel? There we go. That's giving me what I want. We're getting a little drip action. Thank you. Oh, thoughts, sweetheart. Just you wait. All right, we got our 2 stack, and I always do 4 or 5. Sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. All right. I haven't forgotten how to tell you how to make it. We're going to get started on this jam because it needs to cook. Jam. There was a song. Pump up the jam. Work it out. Something, something. I can't take it. Pump up the jam. I'm old. There was a song. Okay, focus, Maggie. Sugar and blueberries, or for me, sugar replacement and blueberries. Y'all know that song. Y'all know. Y'all know. Oh, I shouldn't raise my voice. Condemnia doesn't like that. Okay, but y'all know that song. So I'm going to put these on the stovetop, but I'm just going to mash them a little bit to break the blueberries or strawberries or whatever. Oh, jam! Give it something, jam! See? I know it's not just me. Too much, it ain't too much to jam. Something. Y'all know these songs. It ain't too much to, it ain't too much to jam. All right, and we're making mashing. See, you know it. You know. Y'all know. Y'all laughing at me. You know these songs. All right. Ain't too much to, it ain't too, ain't something. Y'all know we don't know what Michael was saying, but he was always like, it ain't too much to, it ain't too. See, y'all know. Y'all know. If I play it, I get a copyright strike. But y'all know these songs. I told you I love all music. All right. Our blueberries. I'm glad I make y'all laugh. I start this every time. I'm going to be elegant. I'm going to be sophisticated. And then this happens. All right. Pancake number 3 is done. Y'all, I was back to back in meetings today, so I was in and out of a lead. So we're ready for pancake number 3. Hold your horses. Buckle up, buttercup. And look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. I'm trying to keep it together. Okay, y'all. Got the butter brush. All right, I think I can make 2 more. Greedy. God, this is ridiculous. But y'all, you can really have like a lot of food that's, not as calorie dense as some of that other stuff. They just put so much extra stuff. A little goes, so long. All right, butter on the pancake. I'm gonna have to get out the other brother. TLA is a hot buttery mess. Oh yes. I haven't had butter pecan syrup. Condemnia, where do you get it from? Uh-oh. Y'all are laughing at me. I missed it. Okay, let me know. Do I need to watch the AM or the PM? Oh, I heard about that lace. All right. Our syrup. Oh, I haven't had it, Condemnia. Let me know. Um, I know, he's amazing. You've only had it at IHOP. Okay, the butter pecan syrup. Whew, man, I tell you, IHOP. Okay, you know what, y'all? The jam will wait because I only have 2 outlets here. I got to get the other one, but we will be fine. We are going to eat our pancakes. I'm going to pull up a chair and then, y'all, I am looking at that bacon and it is looking at me. Ah, sorry. So the butter pecan syrup at IHOP is good. Okay, I've never had that. I just get their regular. Y'all know what I like? That warm Cracker Barrel syrup in the little glass jar. In the South, they call them big old pancakes. Somebody I know calls them mule chokers. And I was like, what the heck? So big they'll choke a mule. And I was like, oh my gosh, we are so country down here. But yeah, Cracker Barrel warm syrup. That's where the goodness is at. All right, still going. Should I taste the bacon, y'all? Chocolate covered turkey bacon has been done. I'm waiting on my pancakes. Just taking pictures for research purposes. Let's see how it comes off the parchment paper. If it's good, I take pictures of everything. If it's good, then I stick around. And then I'm like, oh man, okay, see, I messed this one up. Yeah, you have to have pork. Please have some for me. If this is good, I will. Y'all think this is going in the trash? All right, let's take some pictures. I'm already thinking like dusting them with powdered sugar, powdered sweetener. There's been so many things that I made and I was like, oh my God, I was so hungry. I ate it fast. And then I'm like, man, I wish I'd have taken a picture of that. All right. Y'all welcome Snuggles to class. Our pancake is done. Okay, I can't take it anymore. Chocolate covered turkey bacon. Oh my word. Oh mama. I'm losing focus. Speechless. Pancake. If you like candy bacon, Vel, anybody who's made it with the brown sugar, if you like, you will love it. It is just the saltiness of the. Okay, last one. Hope it doesn't overflow, but if it does, okay. Whew, I'm losing focus. Last blueberries. I'm just throwing them in there, y'all. I'm not hangry. I'm just greedy. Wash my hands. All right. I've been using this for the butter. Let me just go on and get another one. I got a fresh one in there, but like I said, I don't like to waste. When we get to the top, we need a nice pat of butter dripping down. Hello, Di Sky. Thank you for being here. Y'all, that chocolate covered bacon, make that at your next party or have that out. Cut it in half though, because it's very decadent. Goat's butter for me. Could be regular butter for you. I get it at Amazon. Link is in the Google Doc. Snuggles wants to do the cook along. Hello, Snuggles. Look at Shelby. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all, we're making everything tonight. I'm going to sit down and eat these pancakes and then I'm going to make that jam. Don't get me started. Jam. Sorry. That's all it takes. Okay. Goat's butter looks like butter, cooks like butter. I'm not using the whole thing, just a little bit. Oh, thank you, Shelby. I really appreciate you saying that. I had a little troll, not you, Snuggles, but someone was like, ugh, what a mess. You know, my cluttered counters. I was like, oh, sorry. Please find a channel that matches your aesthetic. Y'all, this is really me. So we've got our butter. And if anybody's just joining, gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free, blueberry pancakes. I'm using the Walden Farms calorie-free, sugar-free syrup. We got one more on the griddle. All right. Y'all, chocolate covered bacon. This is turkey bacon with Ghirardelli, melted Ghirardelli drizzled on top. And it's actually good. I thought about dipping it, but that would be a lot more. You can get, this was literally 2 teaspoons of melted chocolate, drizzle on there, let it cool. Okay. Elegant Maggie. Thought? We have a good time here. Y'all? Okay. Ooh! Pancake is rising. You know, when you get down to the end, you got a little extra batter, so you fill it to the edge. It's lifting up the lid of the dash. So I'm gonna have a thick one at the top. All right, I'm getting this ready. Completely optional. I got a little cooktop on Amazon just so I can cook here with y'all, so I'm not going back and forth. The stove works. It's just back and forth. So for our shortcake, we got our cloud bread. These are our blueberries mashed with sweetener. All I have to do is put that on the cooktop and just let it simmer. So this is gonna cook while we're having our pancakes. Maggie cakes. Looks great. Oh yeah. Aw, Shelby. I appreciate the compliment. You know, like I said, y'all, Maggie the substitute teacher is 3 months old. Any of y'all who know me, I've been posting food forever on social, so I decided to turn it into a YouTube channel. Oh, y'all, this pancake. Okay. Are you ready for the last of the Maggie cakes with the butter and the sugar-free syrup? All right. Let me unplug the dash. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Y'all, wait till you see this heavenly disc of goodness. Little lopsided. Got to do the butter and syrup. Let me unplug the dash and move that to the side. Y'all, between this and that daggum chocolate bacon, mercy. All right, I'm plugging up my cooktop and we're gonna turn this on medium. So we're just gonna get last butter, condemn it. Snuggles, what did I do now, Snuggles? Snuggles, I can't do nothing right for you. You told me my camera was bad. We got butter on the top, and the last, it's almost empty. Do we need more? I'm gonna leave it upside down. We need more, right? Oh, absolutely. Yes, sugar free. All right. Ooh, y'all, my jam is already simmering. I'm just gonna stir that up. I've got the syrup. I'm gonna put it upside down so I can get the last little bit. Of course, I have more. So with the jam, you just have your fruit mashed with your sweetener, and then over the heat, it's starting to liquefy. So I'm just gonna keep this on low because we're gonna chat and chow. I'll stir a little bit. I'm stirring and mashing a little bit just to get everything out of those blueberries. This could be strawberries. This could be raspberries. So you make your own syrupy, sweet jam without sugar. It looks good. Oh, thank you, Snuggles. Y'all, Snuggles said, I never said your camera was bad. I just said your camera angles, that was bad. Okay, Snuggles, thank you for correcting me. I got your camera angle. I'm gonna get you something. 1 second. Y'all, I'm getting excited and dropping stuff. Oh, Oreo is fasting. When the boys are gone, I'll fast maybe Saturday or Sunday. One day a week I do the egg fast. This little cooktop, y'all, look at this blueberry. I haven't even sat down yet. All right, camera angles are bad. Gotcha. Let me turn this low. I'm gonna put the butter away. I'm gonna get the chair, bring out Dexley. All right. This is what we have so far. Oh, Snuggles, silly. I'm gonna see if I can put some more. See if I can get the last bit of this on here. All right. I think we're done. Oh, I'm not done. Hold up. I got a little something. Oh, yes, Monica. Y'all start typing in your questions. When I sit down, I'm going to answer all the questions. I'm going to tell you how to make these on the stove. Our shortcake jam. We're just going to let that simmer. I need something because no powdered sweetener. Non-dairy whipped cream made from almond milk. It's starting to get down to the end, so it's not really beautiful. Let me take a picture really quick and put the bacon next to it. Because it melts fast. So, dinner is done. See how it's starting to melt? My. All right, y'all. We gotta eat. Oh my gosh, my jam. I'm gonna turn this off, y'all. I think we're good with the jam. We're just gonna let it sit here. I'm still gonna do my blueberry shortcake. We're gonna let that sit. All right, we gotta take a bite. Gotta take a bite. You can take. I'm going to move the chocolate bacon to the side. Let's take a. This gives you the pancake experience. Sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. Thought that you need more bacon? I got a whole tray over here. Oh, let me get Dexley. Y'all, the cooking is done. I am going to take my glasses off. knocking over stuff. I'm so excited. All right. Be elegant, Maggie. Whew. All right. All right. So our blueberry jam is done. You will see this on our cloud bread. I'm just going to let that sit and simmer. All right, y'all. So I'm going to bring you down. You know, it's just me and my iPad. So here we go. Okay, 1 second. Instagram. All right. Let me see if I can be elegant for you. Mm-hmm. Again, I'm going to get a towel. I don't want to mess up my $12 Old Navy dress. All right. Unlike Alex, I'm not going to let my clothes be a napkin. All right, y'all. So this is the chat and chow portion. I'm going to scroll back and answer questions. But I did get pictures. It is melting down. But if I made this for you, you would eat it. Oh, it is so good. It's so good. And it's all mine. I don't have to share. Okay, let's start at the bottom. Snuggles. You all know, or if you don't know, I'm amicably divorced and my ex-husband lives in the area. He gets the boys every weekend, if not more than that, especially now that they're teenagers. So Dave came to get the boys earlier. He's the one who actually said, try the chocolate covered bacon. So the boys are with their dad. Thank you. So I'm cooking for one. Oh my God, y'all. This is why I like the blueberries inside the pancakes. They get, oh my God. I'm supposed to take smaller bites. Okay, you see, you like the crispy edges. Oh, you're having fun. I'm having so much fun. Okay, so Crystal Light says, am I the only weirdo that eats the crunchy outline of the pancake first and then the center? No. I say eat it how you like it. I cut it, like a pancake. So for me, using the butter, and you saw I just brushed on a little bit on the top and the bottom. The butter for me is what gives you that nice brown. So you have a lot of options, you guys. I think when Keisha did her pancakes, her Maggie cakes, she did them with olive oil, and she said that they browned nicely. I like the butter flavor and the crunchy texture of the butter. Now, if you make these, you can make them without fruit. You just get the pancake experience. If you just want to do with regular, like, syrup of your choice. If you can't have, sugar, there's sugar-free options. But this really didn't have any sweetener in it. If you're going to make these on the stove, definitely doable. Two things. I would use a small skillet, like 6 to 8 inches at most. My etiquette teacher is going to say, small bites, Margaret. But it's so good. About the size of your hand, because you want that natural ridge from the skillet to stop the batter. When you pour the batter into the skillet, remember there's no flour. I need to plug that up too. There's no flour, so it's more runny. You saw how it's just, like runny like an egg. So if you use a griddle, like a flat top, or if you use a large skillet, what will happen is that you'll pour it and then your batter will just go all the way to the edge. and it'll be more like a crepe, which is fine if you like them thin. I like more of a pancake stack, and that's why I like the mini dash, because it's got that nice edge. All the pancakes are the same size. It cooks from top and bottom. But that's number one. If you're going to use the stove, use a small, preferably non-stick skillet, and either butter or oil it. That is way too much. Oh my God, it's so good. Okay, focus. Number two. Mm, mm. When you go to flip it in the skillet, because you know you'll need to cook it one side and then flip it, try to get a large spatula. Large meaning that the spatula surface is as close to the size of the pancake as you can. And I need to plug up my phone. Because what will happen, because these pancakes are, you know, kind of delicate and the batter is a little bit runny, if you have a small spatula and you try and flip it, it doesn't have a lot of structure. So you'll have that overhang, and then that's what drips on the side. Then when you go to flip it, if you don't do it quickly, you know, or if you're too high up, it'll splatter. Excuse me. So try to get a large spatula, get up underneath there, get up underneath all of it. So the pancake is pretty much well supported, and then low to the pan. You don't want to flip it up here. Low to the pan, flip it. My phone is low. 1 second, Instagram. Here I come. Oh. Here I come. Just plug it up. Bring you down a little bit. Okay. So those are your tips. Now I'm going to scroll back while I eat and see what questions you all have. Oh gosh. I'm over here. I'm trying to Instagram and everybody else. All right. Oh, Lisa says, I made my Maggie cakes with beef bacon grease. Ooh, so you cooked your beef bacon and then you saved the bacon grease. So you use that in place of the butter. That probably gave it a really nice savory taste. Mmm. That's how you make griddle cakes in the South. That makes sense. You cook the bacon. Yes, I've had one of my Airbnb guests made me a steak quesadilla. She cooked like ribeye, and then she took the steak out because it was thin cut ribeye. It didn't take long. And the flavor that was still in the skillet, she sauteed the veggies in that. Mm. When I made my, y'all, I think I need another piece of bacon. Talking about bacon. When I made my ribeye for Kirk Anderson, and I did the grass. I lost a piece of Maggie cake. It's going in the trash. I am not happy about that. But I did the ribeye for Kirk Anderson. I did the grass-fed. I try to hold this up so y'all can see. I'm almost done. I did the grass-fed ribeye for him, and then pan-seared it, and then I took it out and I did the spinach in there. Oh, so good. Mmm. Crystal Light, that is our latest find, the beef bacon. I have a pack in the fridge. I'll show you when I get up. If you can't eat pork or you don't eat pork, there's a couple options. I found it at Sam's Club, Ingles, and Whole Foods in my area. But you can try that brand that I did for the turkey bacon, Godshalls, Godshalls. They make beef bacon. Hello, J Plus. Thank you for being here. Hey, Lena. Thank you for coming to class. Maggie cakes. And y'all, we still have the strawberry shortcake to make. It's all done. I just have to assemble. Mm. Yes. Okay. Oh, see, this is how I. So, Thoth says this is cruel and unusual punishment. I am so sorry. So here's the thing, y'all. Y'all know that Maggie, the substitute teacher, is only 3 months old. And I want to get the rest of this weight off. So I thought, what better way than to go public and y'all can help keep me accountable. I'm only going to eat like what I live stream, right? Or what I cook. That was the original thought. So if you look back at my earlier videos that were like 30 minutes or an hour, literally I would make the food, I would hold it up and say, this is what I'm having. Thanks for joining. And I would end the stream and I would go, okay, not like that, but you know what I mean. I would eat because I'm hungry. I wait until I live stream, to eat. And then it might have been Mona, but one of my scholars was like, Maggie, you seem rushed. So why don't you pull up a chair and enjoy your food? We can chat and chow. I was like, I love that. What a great idea. So now, as long as I'm not pressed for time, and especially if I've only done one live stream today, then I pull up Dexly and chat and chow. So you guys, I can actually answer your questions because usually when I'm cooking, I miss it. Okay, let me respond. Mm-hmm. Mm. I didn't know about it until Lisa turned me on to it. It is excellent. I'll show you the one that I have. So I love my Oreo. It says don't encourage. Oh, that dark chocolate, y'all. Here's the thing. I believe in indulging from time to time, especially when I'm traveling. I like to enjoy myself. This is year 3 of my journey. This is what I'm going to eat for the rest of my life. So it's like I'm just going low and slow and the weight is just kind of coming off on its own. I have done the thing where you try to lose weight quickly for a dress or whatever. Y'all know what happens. So I say if you like chocolate, enjoy your chocolate. I found some chocolate substitutes because I do feel it when I eat the old way. I have the joint pain. I'm achy. I'm foggy. Like I'm, tired all the time. But yes, don't deprive yourself all the time. Enjoy from time to time. It's just not all the time. That's been the biggest change for me. Yes, Mona said it gives me a break. I can answer questions and I can enjoy my food. Yeah, because you know what would happen, y'all? I would make my plate and I would set it down and I would try and scroll back and answer questions. And then what would happen is by the time I sat down to eat my plate, it was cold or it just didn't look. Presentation is so important to me. We all eat with our eyes first. And so I like to, it's a whole experience for me. And if it's like, melted down or whatever, but because I love my scholars, I was like, you know what, it's okay. How many meals have I not missed? Dark chocolate's not bad. Lisa's been eating beef bacon for 17 years. All right, so I'm scrolling back. Lisa, I remember Lisa switched. She used to eat pork bacon, but because her husband doesn't, she has adjusted, as we should. That's wonderful. Yes, thank you. If you guys like what I'm doing, please give it a thumbs up. This software that I'm using doesn't allow me to see it. I'm just, literally just talking to y'all. I can see the comments, but I appreciate if you like the video and if you subscribe, if you like what I'm doing. Scrolling back. God rest his soul. Ooh, Crystal Light, you eat the edges first. You eat the edges first on grilled cheese. Sorry, I had a little bit of lint. It's kind of like eating pizza crust backwards, right? When you have the stuffed crust, almost done. When you have the stuffed crust and you turn the pizza slice around and you bite into that stuffed crust. Hello, forever loving Ranger. Thank you for being here. Almost done, y'all. We're going to make that blueberry shortcake. Oh my God. I am full. I think I need one more piece of bacon. Okay, don't be greedy. I've already had two. Y'all. Maggie cakes, I usually make them at least once a week. I'm not kidding. And every time, they are so good. So Crystal Light, yes, again, just eggs and cream cheese or eggs and goat's cheese. 1-to-1 ratio, blend it and cook it like a pancake. I've always made mine sweet like this with syrup and vanilla and that kind of stuff. But I think you could make it as a bread substitute if you left out the sweet and made it savory. Give it a try. Let me know. All right, let me scroll back and then I'm going to stand up. We're going to make this, y'all, I am stuffed, but we're going to make this blueberry shortcake. Where are the boys? All right, I'm just scrolling back. Looks delicious. Thoth needs more bacon. You can taste it through the screen. Aw, thank you. Do I always cook gluten-free, Shelby? So for anybody new here, I would say always no, but I really try to. So I have been seeing a metabolic specialist. I got tested for food sensitivities. So my sensitivity test swabbed the inside of my cheek and some hair samples, and I got a list of foods that my body does not process well. And gluten was one of those things. So as much as I love dough and breadsticks and the bread basket and crackers and pizza crust and rolls and all of that, all of that goodness, it doesn't love me back. When I eat gluten, and I can tell, it's just like I'm bloated, kind of like, when you throw white bread into the river for the birds or geese or whatever. Y'all know how it just kind of bloats up and kind of like puffs up. That's what happens to me. I feel bloated, and then also I have joint pain. Like I have a knee, I have an old sports injury, but you know how you have that body part that if you're going to feel it somewhere, you feel it there first. I was just limping around, and when I, go back to my old ways, the pain comes right back, and I used to have to be on pain pills, and all of that is gone now. So I pretty much 90% of the time eat gluten-free, sugar-free, and dairy-free. Those are the three consistent ones for me, because this is year 3 for me and I've been retested and some things have fallen off. Like at first I was sensitive to coffee. Now I can have coffee, but I had to substitute tea. At first I was sensitive to chicken. Now I can have chicken, but I was substituting turkey. Did I already say that? No. So those are the kind of substitutions that I made once my results. And that was what kind of unlocked some of the weight loss for me. Because like we heard from Kirk, we live in that inflamed state. Gotta love Snuggles. Monica, you've been fasting? Oh my gosh. Okay, yes, you said egg fast. On my egg fast days, my metabolic specialist suggested that I eat for one day and never back to back eggs and apples or eggs and strawberries. That's it. Of course, your beverages, water, tea, coffee. But that helps kind of give your body just what it needs for a day and get me back into weight loss mode, especially when I plateau or when I know I'm going to indulge. Shelby, let me know. It's summertime. All right, Snuggles, thank you for the feedback. Let's see. Condemia's going to be at Fogo this weekend in Baltimore. Oh, Lisa, you want to call? You know what, Lisa, for you, let's see. Come on up, Lisa. I'm sitting here. Y'all know that I'm usually cooking, but let me see if I can add Lisa. How do I do this? Don't go anywhere. I'm going to go to another screen. Please stay. And I'm back. Okay, Lisa, let's see if that works. I'm gonna make this strawberry shortcake. All right, here we go. Oh crap! Here I come, y'all. Ooh, you see, it's just me and my bad angle equipment. That's the Instagram. Here I come, Instagram. Whew, that was so good. All right. Y'all, I'm just a one band Maggie. One man band, you know what I mean. Oh yes, Condemnia here. Why do you think I stay home, sir? I work from home. I have my stuff delivered at home. My hair and nails and everything is done at home. Maggie's a lover, not a fighter. I'm not trying to be out there with that mess. And I'm old. No, we're not doing that. All right, we're going to make our... So Lisa, I texted you the link. Let's see if this works. I usually don't drop the link unless Lisa or Snuggles wants to come up. Wouldn't that be something if Snuggles revealed on Maggie's show? Talk about going viral. All right. So we're going to make our blueberry shortcake. Instagram, my angle still isn't right. All right. So let me move Dexley out of the way. Thank you for joining. I didn't get an answer about that last piece of chocolate covered bacon. Y'all, okay. All right. It's as good as it's going to get it, y'all. This is just me. All right. Lisa, let me know if you got the text. Oh, thank you, Mimi. I tried. Thank you. I try to, I mean, the kitchen really is my happy place, but you all bring me so much joy. So thank you. All right. So we're going to make this blueberry shortcake. All right. I can make my own whipped cream or I can use this one. I've got the coconut milk whipped cream. I just got rid of the almond milk one. So whatever y'all want me to do, I'll do. I'm good because the boys are gone. Yes, absolutely. Lisa, let me know if you got that text. And if you're not coming up, that's fine. But I just want to know if you got it because I sent it from I texted it to you. I sent it from my iPad. Okay, wash my hands and we are going to make our blueberry shortcake. If nothing else, it'll be a photo for the cookbook. Wash my hands. All right. So this is for Crystal Light, who said strawberry shortcake or blueberry shortcake, and I made a strawberry shortcake. It was excellent. Oh, you know what? I should have had some more fresh blueberries. This towel has so much lint on it. I am so sorry. That is not elegant. All right, let me get a plate. It's got a chip on it. All right. So our cloud bread kind of deflated a little bit, but it's okay. I was trying to go for the craggly biscuit. Please come up clean. Oh, you know what, y'all? I was supposed to use parchment paper. It's sticking on the foil. All right, it's fine. It didn't come up clean. It was supposed to be parchment paper. That's what I get. Just moving fast. But okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to use 2 of them. It's okay. Let me get a spatula. When you make this, a greased parchment paper. I just move fast, and I always use foil as my drip tray. So that's on me. But the texture looks fine. I'll show you guys the inside. So you see, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of given like a cakey. Let me just taste it. How about that? It's got the sweetener and the almond flour. Ooh. Ooh. All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to put one down. I'm thinking of the thumbnail. It's like an open biscuit with a layer of the blueberry. Lisa, did you make it? Hey. Okay,
Hello.
you made it, Lisa. Y'all welcome Lisa. She's been in the chat. She's done 2 cook-alongs with me.
Hey, hello everyone. You
Wonderful.
were talking to me and I was putting my daughter down to bed and I came back and I kept hearing my name. I was like, what's she talking about?
Is it a bad time? I just wanted to see if it would
No,
work.
she's in the bed now. I'm good. I just had to
Okay.
step away for a minute.
Okay, so Condemnia wants to know, what are we making now? So the thing that I advertised like 2 hours ago, oh my gosh, y'all have been on forever. This is a blueberry shortcake. So what we made is the cloud bread. I should have done it on parchment paper. I did it on foil, so it didn't come off clean, but the texture is nice. And this is my biscuit substitute. So I'm taking 2 tops. Imagine this is a biscuit. It looks like a big old croissant. So this is my biscuit. So I'm going to put one on the plate and I'm going to open it up. This could be sandwich bread, like a burger bun.
Yeah, it does. It does look like it looks like a flattened cheddar biscuit.
Nice. The bread looks great. Thank you, Jess. Okay. And then, so for the strawberry shortcake, we made our strawberry jam, but this is blueberry jam. It was basically fresh blueberries with powdered sweetener, and I mashed it. Y'all don't want me to start singing the jam song again. I'm going to spoon this on top. I was jamming. Let me get a spoon.
Yeah, we were jamming. Payday, to the no doubt, do that something.
Okay, sorry. See, I get it's the little things. I'm trying to think, a white plate or a black plate. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour this on here.
Ooh, yeah, that looks so good.
I'm going to save a little bit for the top.
Ooh.
Oh my God. Or maybe I won't save any for the top. I'm thinking the thumbnail. Y'all help me. The thumbnail was a biscuit layer, this, the whipped cream, and then another biscuit, right?
Let's see. Let me go back to Instagram.
Okay. So
Instagram.
make your own jam. Are y'all okay if I use the can one? I can make the, gotta let it out. Shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Okay. That's a bit much. Mimi says,
Yeah, it was the bread, it was the blueberries, it was the whipped cream, and then it was like some kind of bread topping crumble. Yeah, so
okay,
that's how you did it on
okay.
Instagram.
So we got that. Now I'm dairy free, so I'm using whipped cream made from coconut milk. Y'all have seen this Ready Whip. If you can have dairy, use the regular. So we've got our homemade jam, our homemade cloud bread.
We have converted our household to coconut whipped cream because of you, man.
Okay.
We love it. Coconut is the way to go.
Do I have enough or do I need?
That looks pretty much like the picture.
Okay, I got a little bit more jam. It ain't too much.
Then
I'm
go
gonna.
ahead and put it back. Go ahead and put some more on that bread, because
Okay,
then you really have the whole. Because the picture has got the blueberries coming off the sides.
okay, so I need a little drizzle action. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's see if I can recreate that. So I got the last little scoop of jam.
Hey, hey, to the uh. There you go. And then your little biscuit top. Yeah.
Let me move it back so you can see the whipped cream.
Oh yeah, that's just like your picture.
Okay, let me take a picture.
It's very close. It's very close,
Very
but
close.
it looks good enough to eat. I'm ready to eat it.
That's why I'm your substitute teacher. Oh, y'all. Oh, mama. Oh, baby.
But you got to tell us how the sweet bread came out. I want to know if it came out.
It's good. Now, I only put 1, or was it 2 tablespoons of sweetener in there, so it's not very sweet. It's not very cakey. You could actually do more.
So it's
And
like a biscuit.
yeah, it's like almost like an angel food cake. So you know how angel
Ooh,
is
yeah.
light and airy
Mhm.
and has a little sweet, but it's not a dense sweet like a pound cake. It's not that. I'm just
It
taking
looks really
pictures. Y'all
good.
see this on the community tab. So Crystal Light, condemn you. I know, right? So Crystal Light
Yeah.
suggested blueberry. Let me give you guys 1 second, Lisa. Hopefully y'all can see this. I am full, but because I love you, whew, I'm just gonna take a bite and see how our blueberry. You know what I really need? Should I put like a on the top? I don't want to overdo it, but Crystal Light. How does the blueberry shortcake look? Let me get a fork.
Did you take your picture yet?
I sure did.
Okay, then go right ahead.
That's what I do. I start getting in there, but I did. I took several pictures, some with the flash,
Mm.
some without. All right. I'm gonna eat just the bottom portion. I really want to taste the jam. Okay, sorry. We can
I know
video.
y'all see me typing in the chat, and I don't. I'm visually impaired, y'all, so I can't. I'll miss a word. I'll have something spelled backwards or something. But
Oh, that's okay. Crystal, thank, thank you. All right.
so you talk about struggle streaming. I'm struggle typing, trying to
That is
keep up.
okay. So we've got our coconut cream. Let me get a little more of it. Our fresh blueberry jam. And
Mm.
our cloud bread with a little bit of almond flour.
That means it's good, y'all. Enough said. Mic drop.
Y'all, okay, all seriousness, I can take this off. I won't toss it, I'll save it. The homemade jam. The homemade jam. Y'all,
I was like, she really is making blueberry jam tonight. That looks
blueberry
so
jam.
good.
2 ingredients. Any berry fruit, raspberry, blackberry, blueberry, strawberry. The key is try to mash it up so that you get it to break and open. And then
Mm-hmm.
I just did like a tablespoon of sweetener. I'm eating this. I know it looks crazy, but y'all, you could put this.
That looks good.
You could put this in yogurt, sugar free. If you can have sugar, have sugar. A topping on yogurt. Um, a what else? Pancakes, French toast.
Ooh.
Make your own like peanut butter and jelly. You know, you can just continue to cook it down and make like a jelly. And this is again sugar free, dairy free, gluten free. Y'all, this is so good. Oh, mm,
Ooh, what happened to me?
mm.
You
Woo!
know, I went to Sprouts because you made the broccoli and the cauliflower little croissant things, or no, they were like crumpets.
The
I
sandwich.
couldn't find them. They were sold out at Sprouts. And the dude was like, I don't know, we're gonna get them back, ma'am. And I was like, oh.
See, that is what frustrates me when you find something and then the stores don't keep it in stock.
Yeah.
I scour. That's why I order online. I'm telling you, I have made that trip to the store and then there's nothing left on the shelf and you're already hungry. Y'all, this is amazing. Blueberry shortcake.
Well, I was like, must be a bunch of Maggie scholars out here where I live watching your show, buying them all up because they were all gone.
Veggie said, off to the store I go. Sophia, I did. Y'all, this is excellent. The only mistake I made, the cloud bread, I did it on foil. It didn't come up clean, but the texture is great. It's like a nice cakey kind of tender. It's got some whipped cream on the inside. I'm just eating half of one. Oh, y'all, this is a perfect dessert made with real fruit.
And real bread. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
make some cloud bread tomorrow. Now I think about it. Ooh.
Mm. Condemia's drooling again. Crystal Light says it looks great. Mona says it's fire. All right, y'all. When I tell you, and this was just like one little square package of blueberries. So you get your, thank you, Crystal Light, for the antioxidants, a great fruit to eat, whole fruit. Mm, 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 mm. One more bite. Oh, oh my God, y'all. It is amazing. You know, I've shared with you guys, and we're going to wrap up. I know it's late. I thank you all so much for being here. But growing up and struggling with weight, I've always kind of felt like, and maybe y'all too, like I either could like my food and not like how it made me look, or I could hate what I have to eat and then love, you know. So clearly I chose the food. But all of my happiness, I hear stuff and I'm like, all of my happiness just comes from finding food that I can eat, that I want to eat from foods that I can eat. It's just life changing for me. So I'm so glad y'all like it. Woo!
All right,
Done.
Maggie, I'm gonna say goodnight, but thank you for letting me join. This was
You are so
fun.
welcome. All right, so it works. So Snuggles, you're up next. You said drop the link. Let me know where I should send it. Okay, so Crystal Light wants to know, is there a difference with the almond flour? I would say yes. When I made the cloud bread before, it was, I want to say less cakey. It was more like, oh, what was the texture? Almost marshmallowy. The texture, it wasn't sweet like marshmallow, but the texture was very like light and airy. This one, I don't know if you can see that I've got some whipped cream on it, but you can see how it's almost like a cake crumble. So the almond flour gave it kind of like a cakey, a little bit more dense. Not bad. It's still very cloudy, but the almond flour did give it. I usually don't eat almond flour. I mean, sparingly I can, but that's the difference. So yeah, it did give it some more structure. Thought, oh, I don't want to shoot my scholars. Is it hard? Okay. Y'all, I feel so bad. Okay, this is what I'll start doing. We'll do the cooking portion, and then I will announce. You know how when we were little, and then when I was little, maybe y'all weren't even born, but you know how like when you're watching the news or something and they say, you know, parents, you know, the next whatever is inappropriate for children, so if you have them, you might want to remove them from the room. I will start doing that. I will start saying, okay, the cooking portion is over. Now we are going to chat and chow. If you have any questions and you don't want to be part of the chat and chow, please type them now and I will answer your questions. So, but I will be happy to cook for you. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. That was fun. Okay, Leech, Mr. I don't want to mess up your name, but thank you for joining. We're actually wrapping up. Y'all, we had, oh my gosh, everything. Yes, y'all, we had, pictures are going up on the community tab on YouTube. And if you're new to YouTube, at the top menu of my page, scroll over to the right and you will see a community tab. Everything that I make gets posted there so then y'all can see the finished product and decide if you want to watch the video. Instagram, same thing. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher, and you can find the finished products of what we make. So tomorrow, I know lead is off, but I may just do, I've got hair in the morning, so I may just do another evening post tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna make, but y'all, we did great tonight. We had chocolate covered turkey bacon. It was excellent. Maggie cakes are gone, excellent. And blueberry shortcake, excellent. Just do it on parchment paper, not foil. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, hearting, subscribing, all of that stuff. We are on the way to $9.99. Shout out to the scholars. So good night, Instagram. Whew, y'all, that was wonderful. And good night, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. I will see you all probably one big stream tomorrow night. Good night.